Hello, everybody, welcome. This is session 1 of Free Nights, Martin's own brand new Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition campaign. I'm RxOliver and these are my friends. Now over to you, Martin.
Okay, so, hey, and how are you today, whoever's watching us? Come and spend some time with me and my friend as we play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. And today we're starting a new campaign set within the Feywild with lots of crazy races and characters. Now, we are playing a game from the Radiant Citadel called Salted Legacy, but we've got a few twists and turns, so it's not going to be exactly like it. But yeah, check out that adventure if you're interested. So let's get on with the show. I'm going to do some brief introductions. My name is Martin, and I am the DM for this adventure. And I like playing Dungeons and Dragons because I like controlling and manipulating people to do exactly what I want. So yes, that's why I play. We're going to go through my little crew as they introduce themselves. So take it away, Izzy.
I'm Izzy. I am playing Cirrus. I've been playing D&D for on and off now for 3-ish years. And I just enjoy getting into the mind of another person, humanoid character, and seeing what they do.
Very good. Thank you, Izzy. And we'll go on to Charles. How about you? What do you play?
So I am getting shouted out apparently. I'm Charles. I play Dave the second, or Dave 2 for short. I haven't really been playing, probably like 6-7 months. And I just quite enjoy the role play aspect of it. And just find it quite fun.
Yeah, thank you. The many days. And on to Chris. How about you?
So my name's Chris, or Chris Kidd. I'm a Twitch streamer who stumbled upon D&D, fell in love with the role-playing elements. I've only played one-shots until now, so looking forward to getting deeper into character and growing as we go.
Well done, yeah. And Chris, you're going to pimp out all our information. I'm sure Chris will put his links at the bottom for you guys to do, as will I put my DMing skills. If you wish to join me and me to DM for you, then yeah, click on the links below. So we'll move on to Echo. How about you? Why do you like playing Dungeons and Dragons?
I love to spend quality time with my friends and meet new people, actually. Practice my English. It's like I've been playing D&D5e for like 2 years now, but I used to make up games with my friends without dice, just using chronometers or something instead of dice. And now I found my game, and I just can't quit it. I love it, especially with you, D. I mean,
oh, thank you.
Last year it was great fun.
Thank you very much. So yeah, I've been playing with some of these guys for over a year, some of them not so long. But we'll move on to Oliver, it's his channel as well, and he does all the tech stuff, so I can just be the creative one.
Hello, folks. I am RxOliver. I'm the host, and I'm playing. A little bit about me and how I love D&D. So I've been playing for a long time, and the thing I love most about D&D is the storytelling and the character development over a long time, and the amount of detail that goes into character development and relationships and stories and things that you can do with your friends and with new people. That's what I love about D&D. And I'm playing Francis today, a halfling monk.
Good, thank you. And we'll go over to Leo. Leo, tell us why you like Dungeons and Dragons, and anything you need to pimp out as well, do that at the bottom.
Okay, hi, I'm Leo. I started playing tabletop RPGs like 20 years ago with Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I played lots of games. Dungeons and Dragons is not my main game, it's Call of Cthulhu, but I still like RPGs because tabletop RPGs more from the point of view of the game master, because that's what I have been doing like for 20 years. I very rarely get to play like now. But I like it because all the crazy things that can happen, how a story can go in very different ways, the same story with different characters. So it's really fun to make a collaborative story with my friends. And well, if watch this channel, you may have seen me running Call of Cthulhu games for Oliver and his friends, and I'm also a freelance cartographer. I do fantasy maps. I also am a GM for hire on startplaying.com. You can see all the links down below, I'm sure. Yeah, that's it.
Very good. Yeah, so yeah, check out Leo's details at the bottom. Yeah, and we'll move on to Latha. Go, Fred. Why do you play Dungeons and Dragons?
So I'm playing Latha, and I love playing Dungeons and Dragons because I love role playing. That's it. I love role playing. I love getting to pretend to be a different person, getting to be a different place. And then being just completely like submerged and somewhere else for the entire time that you're playing.
Very good, thank you, Latha. And finally, we have Brutally Honest again. Why do you like Dungeons and Dragons? And do you have anything to pimp out for us? For you?
Hi, I'm Brew. My Twitch is Brutally Honest. I typically do co-working streams, but I'm doing tabletop RPGs with this crew here, and we do Call of Cthulhu as well, but I actually hate Dungeons and Dragons, so I'm just kidding. No, I really like it. I just enjoy kind of the camaraderie that comes with it and getting to know people and seeing everybody challenge themselves with accents and kind of different personalities. So good luck to those of you doing accents. May the odds be in your favor, and can't wait for what's in store for us.
Very good. So yes, everyone, you've met all my crew of people, so we will go straight into the game. So, first we find ourselves in the magical world of the Feywild in a kingdom known as Blossom. And you're in its main capital city that is known as Prismania. The city is unique in its 4 seasonal quarters: the upper-class Spring District, the bustling Summer Market, the Underworld Winter District, and the party area of the Autumn District, which is where we find our possible heroes at the moment. And they have all been working together for about 3 weeks in a small little guild/shop called Blob's Odd Jobs. So you guys are all a little bit worse for wear with your money. So you've taken on working for this guild for some random jobs by your lovely boss, who is called Blob, but affectionately known as Pink Pudding. And I will show you a picture of Pink Pudding now. So this is your illustrious owner. He is a large gelatinous cube of a person, literally, and he has a little pink bow on his head, and he always smells of strawberries. And he's very softly spoken, and he runs this little odd job business for you guys, and you are all crashing upstairs at his small place. And his motto is, there is no job too small, and incompetence work is cheaper. And that's what it says on his business card for all the different tasks you have been so far fulfilling. And so we are finally going to get on to you guys introducing your characters. So to make it more fun and to see who is going to christen their dice first, can you all roll me a d20 to see who comes downstairs first to meet little Pink Pudding, who seems to be laying out some drinks for the evening for you guys. So all roll me a d20.
Oh, I've got an 18.
Okay. Anyone higher than 18?
Wait, quick question. How do you roll just a d20?
That's what I was going to ask.
Its bottom left.
Question. Yeah, so anyone watching, yes, I'm a professional DM, so I can help people roll. So yes, if you go on your sheet and look at the bottom left, there's like a picture of like a weird hexagon. If you click that, it lets you choose which dice you would like to roll.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can roll, or you can roll live if you want yourself, but some people cheat, so we have to be careful with that. Not pointing fingers.
Because I got a 1.
Yours came up on my screen. I know you got a 1, so you're not.
I
You're
got
still
a 17.
Okay, so anyone?
Did I roll?
18 here.
18. Did anyone get higher than an 18? Echo, did you get higher than an 18? I think so. Okay, so yeah, so go for it then, Oliver. You come down the stairs first, so please introduce the name of your character, their race, what they look like as they come running downstairs for a drink with pink pudding.
Okay, so Francis is a halfling monk. Picture halfway between the Shaolin monk and the aesthetic monks. So the old religious guys that starve themselves and live a very, very, very Spartan lifestyle. So his clothes are just rags. He has bare feet. He's very, very skinny, like emaciated, like eats nothing, skinny. He looks dishevelled and he has a rough beard and rough hair, and he's messy. There's little twigs and leaves and even little bird droppings in his hair. But he's always has like little animals running around him, like there'll be a squirrel running up and down his arm or leg, or like a little bird perched on his shoulder. And he sings to and talks to these animals. And he's, despite how poor he looks, he looks eternally happy. And now he's a man of duality. He is both eternally happy and eternally miserable. The devil and God are raging inside him, and you will see that as I play him. That's Francis.
Very good. So yeah, Pink Pudding, greets you and throws you, slides a drink, which seems to be a very gelatinous-looking pink daiquiri. You don't know more than that. It smells nice. So you got 18. Anyone get 17? Okay, go for it. You are next down the stairs.
So next down the stairs, you see a.
Oh, wait. No, sorry. Go ahead.
A 3'5" air genasi called Cirrus. She is very small, very light. She has blue skin and fluffy white cloud hair that resembles the clouds that gave her her name. And she has big white eyes with cracks of light forming around them. And she is dressed in brighter clothes than you might expect for an adventurer, but as she puts it, she is part-time adventurer, full-time entertainer.
Very nice, and also part-time working at Blob's Odd Jobs as well. So yes, but still, yes.
That's part-time That's the part-time adventuring.
Yeah, it's again side hustle type thing. But yeah, so again you sit down near Francis, and you are again served a very unusual looking daiquiri, but it does smell delicious. Does anyone have a 16 on their dice roll?
I actually rolled 20 when I finally managed to roll. I rolled at 20, so
okay, you can go next then. You can go next then. Yes.
Well, coming down the stairs, you see, the typical dwarf warrior. He roaming. He has black and white hair. He has like these knots in his beard, and he wears dark clothing and some belts alongside his chainmail. He usually has a great axe with him. Not now. He's in a safe place. Maybe he just has it strapped in his back, and he heavily, with heavy steps, comes down the stairs. Just after Cyrus, who he's sworn to protect as her bodyguard. We will see more of that later.
Yes, already have some intrigue already. Did anyone get 14? Anyone 14? 13? Oh, okay. Yes, go. Dave, one of the days.
I don't know why I'm waving rather than just saying. And sorry, Martin, like you do have to say the name in full every time.
Can't. We'll be on.
So it's David.
We calculate how long it's going to take me to save that. My lifetime might be like a year of saying Davey, Dave. So I'll try. I'll just have to say it really fast. So
I feel like it'd be a year well spent.
Okay.
Like, I think that's all you need in your life. It's just saying David.
4 days. If there are 4 days out there, please message me. Thank you. Yes. So yeah.
No, so it's David. Not Dave. So yeah, as I kind of come down the stairs, it's this big red tiefling who's got sort of like that God of War thing. It's like a strap on one arm. It's probably about 6'8", 6'9", just a big, beefy, fat guy. So big that as he kind of trots down the stairs, you can feel the floor shaking a little bit. And yeah, he seems alright. Bit mysterious, big beard, bit of a scar down there. Kind of gets to the bar.
Very nice. So yeah, you sit down next to Groman, and Pink Pudding comes to both of you and gives you both daiquiris, though he does seem to give Dave a little umbrella with 4 cherries on it extra.
That was Dave the second.
The second, yeah. So he has a little bit of extra fruit in his drink, should we say. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. So 14. Did anyone got 14? 13? 12? 11? There we go. Okay, go for it.
So, my name is Drac. I am a relic hunter. I stand about 6'8". I have red scales with a slight touch of dark crimson. My eyes are of very piercing gold, and I wear leather armor, and you can see my sword and my backpack filled with useful gear. I used to be part of a family of archaeologists, but that was a long time ago. But I still love to find treasures of mystery and gold.
Very good. And yeah, and I think Dave the second and Drax are somehow related, though we've not fully decided how or the logistics, but yeah, stay tuned for that revelation at some point. You are given the same drink, but with less fruit. But you do get an umbrella in yours. You just don't get the fruit in it. So that's nice. Okay, back to the numbers. So 10, 9, 8, 7. Hey, there you go.
All right, so you see a little 3'8", or sorry, 3'10". Let me add some inches though. 3'10" turtle coming down the stairs. Yordi looks a little disheveled. She's shoving some paper into her shell. She's not wearing really any garments. It's just her shell with everything loaded on her back shell. And she's just the cutest little thing, super young, and she just climbs down the stairs probably at this point and gets to the bar and is waiting for her drink.
Yeah, you get a same drink as everyone else, but yours, I guess, like your stature is slightly smaller, so you get a smaller version of the weird daiquiri drink. And finally, I'm guessing, probably in a rush, it is the evening time though, and we have our final adventurer who comes running downstairs.
Which is, I'm going to have to say her name slowly the first couple of times so I get it properly, is Latha, and she is let me say this properly as well, I'm an Eldrin Druid, Elf, Druid, Elf, I don't know. All these classes are quite new to me. I've only played 2 before. And she is very elven looking in her features and her face and her stature, but she has she's a seasonal elf, so she changes her appearance. So her hair just now is like golden and auburn, and almost as if like you can see it changing color. It's deepening. Her skin's quite tan, but she's like, it's like end of the summer, like start of autumn. So she's like fiery looking, but elven.
Nice.
Sorry.
Very good. So yes, you again get a
Sorry.
and you get.
Sorry, Marion.
That's okay.
I was gonna say, and she is like in tune with nature. She's a nature person, obviously, because she's seasonal. That works quite well.
Yes, and possibly from this type of domain with your nature abilities and ancestry, but we'll find out about that too. But yes, you are given a glass of the questionable daiquiri as Pink Pudding welcomes you guys and says he has a little job for you guys to do today. But as you guys know, he needs you to do a little bit of HR work. Oh, yes?
Did Ferndale come down?
Yeah, Ferndale.
Yeah,
We're missing that part.
There's always
Right,
one.
I didn't. Sorry. I thought, sorry. Yes. So as he's talking, you come downstairs. Sorry.
Ferndale has no hurry.
Mm-hmm.
He waits for his daughter getting prepared and comes downstairs holding hands. He wears fine clothes, black color. He has very long silver hair and chalk white skin. He's like 6.2 feet tall and has like a tattoo around his left eye. And his daughter shares the same tattoo and on the face. Well, he kind of looks brutal, but he has like a smile on his face, a very, friendly look, apart from his build. And he's a Shadowkai necromancer.
Very good.
Yeah, a wizard necromancer, school of necromancy wizard. Yeah.
And you maybe have a little connection to our little turtle, maybe, we don't know.
Oh yeah, my daughter loves that turtle. She's been a great friend with her, and we protect my daughter together
Very good.
against dangers.
So yeah, so you again sit down and you get also your unusual daiquiri. But yes, Pink Pudding continues and says that he knows you guys hate this, and I imagine you guys would all groan at him, though maybe some of you like this type of stuff. But he says that he has to do some team building shit with you guys. So unfortunately, yes. So basically, I'm going to make you all ask each other a really crummy question, like, what's your hobby or whatever, and we will start in the order that you guys came downstairs. So, Francis, you came first, so you need to ask Sirius a question for some fun team building exercise stuff.
Okay, Sirius. Francis would like to know what's your favourite colour.
I mean, I think my favorite color would be obvious. It's blue. She gestures to her outfit, her bright blue.
And he would say, and fine it looks on you indeed.
Thank you. And she gives her sort of not quite legit pop star smile. Like a finger heart.
Very good. Yes, yes, now it is your turn. You need to ask Groman a question.
And Groman I actually know quite well because I hired him as my bodyguard and he saved my life. I think it's what we concluded. Groman, where are you from? Groman's on mute.
Yep, Grumman, you're on mute.
Not used to be muted. Sorry. Lassie, you probably never told you this, but you wouldn't have heard from that place. It's an underground hall called Middle Hall back in the material plane. You know, the real world. Oh, sorry, material plane. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm from that place. But that was a long time ago. So I'm here now. Vacationing in this nice Fey realm.
Very good. So, Grumman, it is your turn to ask Dave II a question, possibly about his name. No pressure.
I mean, what kind of name is repeating your name like 20 times? I mean, how many Daves have been before you?
Well, just one. That's why I'm David II.
But you should be called then David, and that's it. Second, because it's two Daves.
I do get that, and I did debate doing that, and then every time I died and I got a new character to add another Dave, I just thought that eventually that would probably get really out of hand. And there'd be too many Daves. So I felt like this was the right amount of Daves. And then it's now David II. So that was the thought pattern behind why I decided to call myself Dave. And you know, like we're just belong on a tradition of Daves in our clan, you know, a little barbarian clan. That's what we call ourselves. We do have real names, but we refer to ourselves as Dave II.
Fair enough. Fine by me.
Yeah, it is an answer. But can you confirm for the internet that the correct number of days is 4, just so we can get like a nice soundbite for that?
No, so the correct number of Daves is 3, and the first one is actually Davey.
Okay.
So it's David II. Yeah.
Davey,
So people actually forget the Davey and just call it Dave.
So it's Davey,
but you don't have to call me David
Dave
II.
the
II.
second. Got you.
Oh, I'm calling you
for
Dave.
short. You could.
Just
Oh no, for
Dave.
short. Like if you want to call me for something for short, it could be Dave 2, which is technically.
I might kill your
shorter than
character and say that you can only come back if you want to be called Karen, so it'd be Dave Karen. So.
No, I'd be David the third. If you killed me off. That is obviously the plan. Not that anyone ever dies in D&D. That's a temp fate.
Yes, you know you're going to be the first one. Anyway,
Right.
So Dave II, do you want to ask possibly your relative Drax a question?
Yeah, so why have you only got one name, Drax? Like, why isn't there like 4 Draxes?
My name is actually shorter. You wouldn't be able to say it.
Drac. I'm showing my ignorance. Despite the fact that we're related, I clearly don't like your race. That I haven't written down.
It's okay. Like, not many speak dragon, so I make your life easy for you. You know? And why not just call me Drac and just get on with it, eh?
Can't we call you Dracky Drac?
You can call me whatever you want, as long as it isn't at 3 a.m.
Okay. I can't promise I won't call you at 3 a.m. And if you are asleep, it probably would turn into Drac.
Very good. So there's some lovely family bonding from 2 of the characters. Drax, would you like to ask Yurti a question?
Yurti, why are you so tiny? They're all massive, just like me, and you're tiny. Why?
Well, I mean, I'd like to think that I'm pretty tall. If you saw my brother, he was pretty short, you know. Yeah, I don't think I'm very short, but I guess around you guys, I do seem a little short, huh?
Tiny.
She's taller than me.
And me, probably.
I guess it's good that I have a neck and can look up, though. Thank
Very
God I
good.
didn't lose that.
Oh yeah, do you want to talk about your possible missing body part that
Well,
Yuri might have?
Yeah, I was born without part of my left arm, so it's a little nubby right after my elbow. I still do so much, though. It's not a hindrance, so.
Mm-hmm. She is very handy capable. So yes, fully functional. Yes, Yurti, would you like to ask Latha a question?
Latha, why are you so pretty?
Ooh.
Oh.
You're so cute. You're so cute. It's because I can shapeshift. I can choose how I look a little bit. So, but I can't take credit for it all. But you are so cute.
I think that's all natural beauty, if you ask me.
Oh, I'll like look down and just like give her a little wink. She's so sweet. I want to pick her up.
You girls are so cute.
No, I've got female bonding already.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, and Latha, do you want to ask Ferndale a question?
Right, let me see. Hold on, because I've got it written down here. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna look at him a little bit, and I'll like sort of be like, so, do you have Elven in you? Like, Elven, maybe? And I'm just giving like a little Barry. You're quite. I don't know if you're in your winter season, I think, son.
You can consider me an elf, but to be honest, not exactly. So, I am everything what an elf should be. So feel free to call me one.
It's mysterious.
Very good. And finally, Ferndale, do you want to ask Sirius our final question?
Didn't it go to Francis?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, because he was the first. Sorry, yeah. Ferndale asked Francis a question.
Okay, so which tribe are you from?
Francis is from no tribe. Francis is God's lonely man. There's no tribe is humble enough, no tribe lowly enough for poor old Francis. Francis walks the land and imparts his wisdom to every tribe he encounters, but he belongs to no tribe.
Alright. Sounds strong. Good to have you.
He'll give you a big handshake. And you're like twice my height. He'll look up and give you a handshake, but it's a very strong handshake.
I like that.
Very good. Yeah, you guys all briefly know each other, but this is the first time you've all been properly gathered around to be asked to do something. So Pink Pudding basically just says business isn't great, and he puts a huge box of flyers, and he wants you basically to go to the night market and give out the flyers to anyone and everyone, the market vendors, literally anyone, and just imp that business out of his that no job is too small for you guys to do. So yeah, he says, yeah, go and do that for tonight. And he says nicely that he will look after Ferndale's daughter, however, for the night, so you don't have to look after her. But yes, you guys are free to leave. Whoever's going to carry all these flyers, as you guys get to explore the beautiful night market of the Autumn District. So as the sun dips below the horizon, the night market twinkles to life, gradually igniting in a dazzling display. The smells of food carts filled with pop stickers, coconut dessert, spiced meats, sticky buns, and more drift amid bright bouquets of glowing flowers and magical light in the shapes of vendors, wares, and whimsical mascots. Crowd of shoppers wander the stalls, drawn by the colours, smells, and musics. So you guys haven't really had a chance to explore the market too much. You've been busy with other things, but you have been told by Blob that there is a really nice dessert cart that sells these vanilla buns that is called Vader's Desserts. But that's the only thing you've been told about the market. So, what would you guys like to do?
I would love to go. I'll say yes. I'll take some. I'll take what I can carry and go. Mostly because I want to go out and see this district in like at night time, like right at the end of the beginning of the actual night time.
Think of all the people we'll meet after that. It will be exquisite.
We can spread messages
I think
and
it will be lovely.
Be in nature. It'll be great. I'll take some.
So you pick up some of the flyers that you can give out. But yeah, you can see you guys are also a little bit hungry. You only obviously
yeah, like we can smell the food and stuff too. Like it's my favorite time of the night and of this year. So there we can go out and see people and celebrate with people and spread messages. You should all come.
Can we go get some of those buns?
I think food is a good idea. I think that pink pudding was smelling a little bit like stronger strawberries today, and it made me pretty hungry. So
The buns sound a little rich for my humble tastes. Maybe I can get some nuts though.
They might have some bread.
I could go out for a bite. It's a very strange job to be giving out flyers. I'm used more for axe work, but a job is a job, and I suppose it's very hard times now.
We don't.
Let's go.
We don't know the area. We could do with someone coming to protect us.
Of course. That's my job, after all.
I mean, I would like to get my name out there in case anybody wants to hire me to perform. I mean, if I'm plugging the shop, I might as well plug myself too.
it's a good idea.
Does Cirrus sing or play instruments, or what's Cirrus's musical style?
Cirrus both sings and plays instruments. She mostly plays wind instruments, unsurprising as an air genasi. But the one she carries with her the most is her set of pans.
Ooh, Francis has bird pipes.
Well,
I play lute.
Oh, we've got a band.
Few people have instruments because I picked one of them, so I know.
I play an instrument as well.
Oh, this is perfect.
I play the bagpipes.
The bagpipes.
I play the bagpipes.
Amazing.
Maybe just a little bagpipe, but yeah, I play the bagpipe.
Nice.
Cirrus can also play the bagpipes, but she's
Nice. We have a band.
No, I don't play any. I can't play any instruments, but I have you know that before being a warrior, I was quite a bit accomplished as a brewmaster. So, Mr. Blob, if you ever want to try selling good old dwarven ale in your fine establishment, well, you just have to ask me.
He's considering it. He's just like, you guys need to go. He's like, he wants an evening alone. You guys are always there. He's like shifting you guys to get out of his small abode. But I will move to the...
Is Mrs. Blob coming over tonight?
Roll for an insight check to see what you gained from his response.
That child's staying there with that?
I got a 16. It's on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, he didn't get so high. No, he's pretty much going to be, looking after Ferndale's daughter. So no, he seems honest. He's an honest blob. Even though he's emotional.
What are the mechanics of two blobs? Do they just sort of like merge into each other?
We don't know the logistics of the blobs or mating habits. You'd have to roll or find a book if you want to know about the mating habits of blobs.
I will roll. What am I rolling for?
If you want to roll a history check or an intelligence check, you can roll either of those. to see if you know
the
about
rituals of gelatinous cubes.
Yes.
I'm quite low on both of
Have to
those,
be-
so I will go with the history.
Gonna have to be.
Oh,
quite
I got a 12.
I don't know what the difficulty is. I'm gonna roll a d20 and see what the difficulty is on this. Oh, it's pretty low. Luckily for you, you must have read something at school, and you're pretty sure they may be just like they get so big and then they just split in half, and there's like 2 of them. They don't like actually like mate. They just like separate, and there's like a new one.
There's a word for that.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough to know the word.
Weird.
Dave is definitely not smart enough to know the word, so
I'm
we
not
don't need
smart
to
enough
use it.
to remember it. I know it.
The
but I'm
word
not
is
smart enough to
weird.
read it.
But yes, you do that. So we will move to the other characters. So Dave's busy thinking about blob sex. What is Drax doing?
I am reading the flyers. I don't really understand what this is for, but if you want me to spread it, I can get it out there wide and far.
Very good. And what languages does Drax speak? Let's see if he can read what it says.
I speak Common, I speak Dwarven, and I speak another language that is probably not on that.
Draconic, I would imagine.
Yes.
So it is in Sylvan. So yeah, if you didn't understand Sylvan, you wouldn't know what it said anyway. But you can study the pictures. There's just like a picture of like a blob with like a hammer smiling, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all you get.
I like pictures.
Maybe.
Yeah, you get the picture. And Ferndale, what are you doing? You're the last one out of the small little place that you've been residing in.
Well, do we still have vanilla buns?
No, you were just told by Pink Pudding that there's a really good market stall called Vader's Otherworldly Goods that sells vanilla custard buns. You've been told about that.
All right. So maybe I help the Dragonborn rogue. What was his name?
Drac.
Drac. By translating it, because I know Sylvan, the pamphlet or whatever that is, flyer. Yeah.
Very cool.
So I wonder what it says on it.
Yeah, it just talks about random jobs like house clearances, kills dragons, wart removal, general odd jobs, literally any weird job that you can imagine has been listed on this list.
Oh, Drac, you need a job?
Sorry, are we handing out flyers offering jobs that we're going to end up doing? So we're pretty much going to advertise ourselves, aren't we?
No, so we do the jobs. We're advertising the business, like
But it's us that ends up doing these jobs, is what I'm
so
saying.
we're the mechanics, but we're also handing out the flyers for the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's a good idea. Somebody might want the reward and attack us.
Maybe. So I will say, as you guys have all been doing your different things and slowly making your way through the market, it's kind of like a Thai market. It smells amazing, and there's little stalls like frying different types of foods and smells and flowers and everything. It's very, very beautiful. Like I said, it is in the autumn district, so it has a lovely autumnal feel to it. But over this, you can hear shouting seems to rise over the sound of haggling shoppers and the sizzle of cooking street food. And a shrill voice cries out, "Give it back, you little thief." "No, you're the thief," replies a youngster with a panicked squeak. And an instant later, a frantic kobold burst from the crowd, clutching a sizable bunch of green onions, chased by a flustered gnome woman that seems to be chasing after him. And I'm going to ask you guys, I will show you a picture of this, and I need you guys to tell me who has the lowest dexterity.
I had pretty shit stats, it might be me. Hold on.
Yeah, so if it's bad, you've probably got 8, would probably be the lowest.
I've got 15.
Oh, that's good, yeah. So has anyone got... Who's got lowest? Has anyone got 10?
17 for Dex.
I'm muted.
I got
Oh,
14.
me, I have 10 dexterity.
Has
I'm
anyone
pretty
left the
slow.
chat? Oh, okay, so it's you, Groman. So Groman, yeah, if you look at the picture, you see this small little kobold child run into you with these green onions and just bounces off your little dwarven body beneath you guys as you see the other two, which is the larger kobold and also this small gnome woman running, and they seem to be shouting at each other. What would you guys like to do?
Oi, careful! Oh, what's this? A kobold? Ah, you be stealing from this woman, hey lad?
He's like, no, they stole from us first. I'm just stealing it back.
Doesn't look like that.
What did do we see this?
Yeah, it's happened really fast. It's just that, so Groman was just happened to be the one that he banged into you. This is all happening right next to you guys, as a larger kobold runs over with the gnome woman, and the gnome woman seems to be trying to rip the green onions from the smaller kobold's hands.
And I ask the little kobold, what did they take from you?
It's like they stole these green onions from me, so I just went back to get them. There are green onions from our store.
But
Yeah.
the little kobold is just little, or it's like a child kobold?
No, he's like he's a child. He's like, let's say 12. He's only about 12 years old. Yeah.
He sent them off him.
Yeah. So yeah.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can roll for an insight check.
Is this to see if you think he's lying?
Are you
18.
suspicious? Oh, is that a good roll? Yeah.
Yeah. What did you get?
And 18.
He seems to believe what he's saying. That he's acting like he believes these are his store's green onions. That's why he stole them.
You believe this, kobold lassie?
He seems to be telling the truth. I'm
So
a pretty
as-
good judge of that.
So as this is going, his mother turns up and starts screaming about the small gnome to get off her son. And you can see this is getting pretty heated as you hear the larger kobold saying, "That's enough now, Lamia. You're behaving no better than our parents did, stealing from me and attacking my son." And it seems to be getting quite heated between the larger kobold and the smaller gnome woman.
Can I sort of get in the middle there? Just like, hang on, let's be calm. Let's he's just a kid. Let's talk this out before things get out of hand.
Okay, roll me for persuasion to see if you can calm down these people.
This is what I'm good at as a bard. That's a 19.
Yeah.
You can tell me how you do it. What do you say, or what bardic stuff do you do to calm the two women down and their small son?
I mean, I'm not doing anything particularly special, but this tiny little air genasi is sort of getting in between these two women who seem to be fighting. Just like, hang on. He's just a kid. Let's be civil. We're in public. Let's talk this out. Let's understand what happened before we start attacking people's kids or attacking other people. Let's be gentle here.
Okay. They seem to calm down and look at you guys and stop, at least pausing for a little bit. And they do introduce themselves. The little gnome lady introduces herself and says, "My name is Lamaya Tianamo. And she runs her own little family business selling noodles. And she was just trying to run her business before Kusa's son stole the green onions and caused all this disturbance. At this point, Kusa, the larger kobold, says, well, that's not true. And she's quite a very noble-looking kobold with impeccable purple and gold silk gowns and has some very polished, shiny horns on her. And she says, well, she runs a very respectable family seafood business, and her son would never lie to her. He clearly must have seen this happen, so he's just gone to return the green onions.
I'd like to turn to the child and ask him, Did you see Lamaya take the onions?
It's like, no, I didn't see her, but I know what our green onions look like because we put a little bit of coloured string around it that is our colour, so I know it's our ones. So there's like a little purple string. That's the colour that we use for our onions.
Could she have bought them and you simply mistook them?
It's like he doesn't think so.
Sorry.
Okay. And at this point, you can see that both everything seems to be getting calmer, though both the women seem to be breathing quite deeply and looking angrily at each other as they all turn around to you guys. And the kobold woman, Kusa, says that you strangers look like capable sorts. She said, I'm Kusa from the famous Zungoon family seafood. And she says, for a fish typhoon, you'll wish for Zungoon. Help us deal with this scoundrel and I'll make it worth your while. In between this going on, the small gnome shouts, scoundrel. And she says, turning towards you guys, you don't look like you're wrapped up in Mardic politics. I'm Lamaya. Help me figure out what's going on here and I'll give you a lifetime supply of delicious noodles from Tianmo Noodles. And then both women seem to turn towards each other and start quarreling again. But they are now arguing. They said, like, I'm going to pay these guys to help me. And they're like, no, I saw them first. And they are arguing over who you guys are going to pick. What would you all like to do? To make this fair, I'm going to go around to each of you quickly to say what you want to do. Okay? So these women both want to hire you to figure out what has happened here. Clearly some shenanigans are going on. They seem to be talking about lots of things that are going on with their businesses, and they both believe each other to be sabotaging things at their business. You can hear this going on for a few minutes. So I'm going to go the other way around. What does Yurti think?
I'm gonna hand them both the flyers for Pop Shop first.
Superb, mate.
Don't worry, we can do something for both of you, I'm sure. But I do really like noodles. It's kind of hard.
Okay, so yeah, you have the two choices. One is a noodle shop, one is a seafood restaurant. Okay, how about Latha? What would she do? What is her decision?
She would say that we can help you both, and instead of paying us in exchange, we can come up with a way that you would be able to help each other instead of trying to hurt each other, and that is payment enough, and then we have help.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so yeah, you can see they're getting calmer with you guys.
I would also hand them the flyers and say,
slowly getting larger.
we do take monetary exchange for these jobs, though.
Okay, so they seem to be getting calmer, but they are looking for a decision. How about Groman? Who is he going to side with or compromise with?
Well, as an old axe for hire, it's better to work for two patrons instead for one. So you both can hire us and pay us, and we will solve your problem for both of you. But if we have to choose, I mean, I'm not a fan of either kind of food you are offering. Myself, you can offer me a good juicy boar, but since that's not the case, I'm just letting you lassie zeros do whatever you want, and I will just follow you.
Okay, they're definitely seeming to be getting calmer, though. They're not that happy that you don't like noodles or seafood. A little bit suspicious of that comment, but...
I didn't say I didn't like it. I say it's not my thing, but I prefer a juicy, nice boar. Nothing else.
Okay. Francis, what does Francis think? How is he going to help the situation?
Francis thinks he wishes they would not fight. But he doesn't eat seafood, so if he has to choose, he's going to noodles.
You guys are getting swayed more by the food thing, yes. How about Ferndale? What does he think of this whole situation?
Well, he can't eat anything, so it's all good. He's not a picky one about food.
Okay.
And he's ready to try all the pleasures of Feywild. And yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you're not bothered either way too much. How about Drac? What does he think about this?
My focus this whole time has been on the onions, and I would very much like to steal the onions.
Okay, so yeah, you can. The onions do seem to have been, well, the small kobold child whose name is Gammon, which is a bit funny for someone who likes to eat boar. Maybe that's why they were upset with you. Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand if you wish to, if you want to pick his pockets of the green onions. So if you're looking at your sheet, it should be in the middle near the bottom, I think.
Yes, Drax has been ready for this.
Okay, go for it. This is why you have rogues.
I'm waiting for my dice to stop rolling.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna see. I'm gonna see what he rolls to see if he is aware of what you're doing. Oh no, he got a natural 1. So, literally, maybe position yourself in a way that they literally just fall into your hand, and he does not notice. So, if you wish, you can put that you have a large bunch of spring onions in your inventory that at the moment no one has any idea that you have.
Can I roll perception to see if I saw that?
You can, or yeah, I'm not gonna let you all do it because it'll take forever. But yeah, Dave the second. If you want to see if your relative is robbing,
Well, I got 12.
Okay, that'll be Drax. You need to roll for deception to see if he sees who's higher.
Why is my dice so slow?
Like the tension of it.
I like the tension, it's good.
Yeah, anything could happen. So yes.
Oh, come on now, you're taking the piss out now, Chris's dice. Come
Yeah,
on.
I mean a few seconds is cool, but otherwise it's just silly. Yeah.
There.
No. So yeah, you, Dave, you do see your relative steal these onions.
Brilliant.
Is there anything else Dave would like to do? Is he intrigued by the situation?
So I'm going to just kind of like punch him in the armpit like with Dave steal onions. Take the onions off him and then just start eating them.
Okay. Drax, are you going to let him do this? I mean, you don't really notice until he's missing them, unfortunately.
Do that again, and I will burn you. Give the onions back, and I'll roll for intimidation.
Okay, last roll for you two to stop bickering. So yeah, intimidation versus. I guess are you going to try and intimidate him back?
Question about
perception.
Drac. Yeah. Question about
you can
Drac.
use your perception.
Oh no! I got a 9.
Oh. Question about Drac for you, Chris. Is that how he gets his dragonborn breath weapon, by eating onions to warm it up?
No, that's just natural. It's always there.
Okay, well, Drac won, so you do intimidate him.
So I'm going to spit the onions back out in my hand and just sort of hand them over, looking a little bit sheepish.
This feels accurate to a set of siblings.
Like,
Yeah.
fighting with onions.
Randomly.
It does. It's
Yeah.
a brothers thing, absolutely. Only a set of brothers would fight over some fucking onions.
Yeah, luckily for you guys, the two women seem to be not noticed yet. And how about Cirrus? What does she think? What is her opinion? And you've also seen the sibling fun as well as all this.
I mean, do I notice the sibling shenanigans? Because my passive perception's higher than anything they just rolled.
You might not know where the onions exactly came from, but you'll have seen one of them spit out while the other one shouted, yes.
Okay.
You might...
I'm going to ignore this. But,
Okay.
because obviously we have a much more pressing issue.
Mhm.
It seems to be like that, this problem maybe that there's that, maybe both of you are not at fault. So if we were to sort this out for both of you, surely that would be a win-win and we could benefit from the offers that both of you have made.
That's what I said. You both pay us. And we solve your problem.
So between all you guys have pretty much decided that you want to help both of them, I would say. So yeah, the two women calm down and they agree that they will between them pay you 25 gold pieces each if you can prove who's been causing the problems.
Francis would not know what to do with such riches.
You can refuse them if you wish. If you want, you think you're
You can give it to me if you want, lad.
I will give it
Not
to... I will find a
Listen.
charitable use for it.
Latha follows Francis around, but she is not of the spiritual life that he is. She's just connected to the earth, so she very much believes that we take and we give back. She'll take his portion. Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. So you will receive nothing, and Latha will receive 50 gold pieces if you guys are successful. But yeah, so you're basically...
Fine it, yeah. She'll take his.
Yeah, make that one of our things from me. So Francis and Latha are the bonded characters and they're best friends. So let's say Francis has disdain for money and wants nothing to do with it. So Latha takes his cut of everything.
That's
Because
fine.
she's poverty life.
Yeah, I mean, might cause you problems when you want to buy magic items in like 7 games, but it's up to you if you want to go that way.
I'm a monk, mate. You don't get any.
I'm very
Yes.
generous.
There's special items I can give monks, yes, don't worry. Anyway, so yes, you guys find a compromise and they agree that they will let you both investigate who's been sabotaging their carts. They both fully believe it is each other, and they are looking at your unusual pamphlets that they probably have one from each of you, so that's like 8 pamphlets each. So they're not exactly, yeah. And Little Gammon is it's scared.
Oh, I give a pamphlet to Gammon.
Okay. Gammon's looking at the two siblings a little bit scared because they are a lot larger than him, and he doesn't want to deal with the situation, so he doesn't ask for the spring onions back.
So this, a good idea might be to fold it into a paper aeroplane for him because he's a kid. He'll like that. Do a paper aeroplane with it.
Do you get aeroplanes in this run?
No,
Aye.
Would
actually.
we not be better off folding it? into some
How
sort
do you
of
know what an airplane
paper
is?
You would
balloon?
get paper ones though, because it would be a paper dragon. Do you know what I mean? It'd be a paper.
Yeah, it's a
What
paper.
sort
It's a
of weird
paper
monkey-
raptor.
Yeah.
Origami would have existed. Origami.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
Timeless,
we'll-
timeless across the realms. Origami.
You broke the whole world now with the aeroplane thing. The whole thing broke now.
Yeah, it's a bird.
But yeah,
God,
so
take
you
the game
guys
more seriously.
yeah.
Sorry, it's a
Well,
bird.
yes. You guys are back free, but you have been told to kind of inspect maybe the stalls, talk to some of the owners to find out who's sabotaging their businesses. They think it's each other, but either way they want you guys to find out what's going on.
Okay. Francis wants to talk to the local nut vendor. See if there's somebody doing nuts.
Okay, roll me for investigation to see if you find someone who sells nuts.
It's like a market. There might be somebody doing some roast chestnuts or something. I'm thinking, or something.
There
along those
might
lines.
be. You will have to roll to see if you can find them easily.
What did you say? Investigation.
Yep.
Come on, Brother Francis is blessed this day.
Okay, what did he get?
A natural 20.
Oh, natural 20. Yeah, you find a small red squirrel called Red, who seems to be selling seems to be selling nuts actually. Seems quite chatty with you. What would you like to ask him?
Hey, greetings, Brother Red. Good, fair evening. It's well met. How are you this evening, Brother Red? I am Francis.
My name is Red. I sell nuts, big nuts and small nuts.
Brother Red, I would just like to know the truth of something. I just want to get straight to it. Who is causing the problems for these lady vendors, for the noodle vendor and the seafood vendor? Who is the spanner in the works, one would say, that's causing this issue? I could tell you're a wise vendor. You're the nut vendor. There's no more wise vendor than the nut vendor. This is why I've come straight to this is why I've come straight to you, good nut vendor. And by the way, I'm a very hungry halfling, and your nuts do look fantastic. But yeah, I would like to know who's the source of these problems for these lady vendors. You know who I talk about. The kobold lady and the gnome lady.
Yeah, he looks at you and he's just like, he says, you seem like a nice person, and he hands you a small brown bag with 2 very large nuts in it for free. Massive hazelnuts. But he just kind of says, like, he says, you're probably going to have problems around the market. Like, they don't like outsiders. He's like, I shouldn't really be telling you this. He's like, you're going to have to impress the vendors if anyone's going to talk to you. He says, you guys aren't from here. Like, they don't really like people interfering in stuff.
Okay, many thanks, Brother Red. And then Francis will return back to the group and to his friend Latha, and look, Latha, and he'll give her one of the 2 nuts.
Hey. Oh, thank you, Brother Francis. You have been blessed today. Thank you, Mother Nature.
It is a blessed day.
It's a celebration of the harvest, and we have been allowed to celebrate.
So, while this is going on, you see another character who appears, and he seems to be very finely dressed in some green clothing, and he introduced himself as Cassium, and he kind of says he saw you guys a few minutes ago with the 2 women fighting. He's like, yeah, don't pay attention to them. He's like, if bad market vendors, that's their own problems. He's like, I'm sure you guys have got better things to do. He's like, would you like me to show you guys around the market a bit and, show you some of the cool, exciting activities you can do?
Can I hand him a flyer and say, that would be lovely?
Yeah, you could hand him a flyer, yeah.
Also, is he hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's reasonably hot. Yes, reasonably hot. Yes, he is.
So, because I think Saris would sort of flutter her lashes at him if he's really hot. Just like,
yeah, I'll show you a picture of him. Yeah, reasonably hot. He introduced himself as Cassium, and he says he runs one of the stalls, which is with his brother, and they are called the Spicy Brothers. It is, the Spicy Brothers. I'll show you guys a picture. These 2 guys, and you have met Cassium, who is the one in the green. So he has come to greet you, and he says that he's part of the duo Spicy Brothers, and they run the chili pepper stall and sell like really spicy types of foods, like hot pepper smoothies and really weird things.
A hot pepper smoothie.
Yeah. Really cool. But yes, but so he starts to walk you guys around some of the market, but he kind of just starts to say that he wouldn't really bother with those 2. He said, like, this has been going on for a long time, and the market only has professional vendors like himself, not these kind of cheap vendors who can't even cook properly, and seems to be dismissing what you guys have been told.
It would be handy for us to have someone who is a vendor here to take us round, because then we might get a better reception at some other stalls handing out these leaflets, and then we can do that job at the same time. So I say we'll let him take us round the market.
Quickly runs back over to Brother Red and gives him a flyer, because I forgot before.
Take the flyer, yes. But yeah, are you guys happy for him to tour with him? It'll take about half an hour to get you guys through the market. So yeah.
Can I actually go into my shell and pretend I'm a rock and just like watch the stalls?
I mean, no, because like your head would be down, so you won't be able to see. Like you could.
Like turtles can poke their heads like into the shell, you know. So I'm like under the.
Okay. Yeah, you could, but I'm going to say you're quite small as well, so you would be able to, but you wouldn't probably be able to see as far as normal. So you could, depends where you were positioned. Also, you could get sold as some form of wear if they thought.
Yeah, what if somebody stepped on you?
But
Yeah,
Small says she could, that one of these like big burly brothers, red boys, sorry, would be able to like maybe tuck her under their arm or something if she was feeling a bit shy. They'd be able to
I'm not carrying anyone.
I don't know. They seem like suspicious to me. As Zeros just flutters like behind them, like I just roll my eyes and here we go again. Well, I'm keeping my eye on those two.
If I had the strength, I would carry you like a backpack. Brother Francis is humble. Brother Francis is humble. He will carry you on his back. Let's just
you
get
want
some
to be
strength.
carried, I will allow it. Yeah, if you want.
That's a good way to hide in plain sight. That's what she's trying to do, is hide in plain sight, right?
Yeah, but like that would mean that I'm your backpack and my backpack is also on me. So we have like...
It just looks like I'm wearing a double backpack.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm strong enough. I think I've got... What's my strength?
Yeah, like, are you not quite like little and weak?
Strength's 12. It's not too bad. That's a plus
You
one.
just get you probably just get away with that, but you won't be like running around. But yeah, if you want to be held for a bit, I'm happy with that.
Do you want to pretend
Okay,
to
and
be a
I'll just keep
backpack?
my eye on things as we pass by.
There we go. I like it. That is a plan, Nick.
So you have your little tour of the market, and Kasim just shows you a few of the main things. So you've already known about the Zungoon family seafood. You've been told is one of the owners, as well as the Tianmo noodles, which are the two people that are fighting. But he doesn't really go there because you guys have already been. But he says there is Madame Corp Stilts. And she is actually involved in one of the entertainments of the market, as well as him and his brother. They have the Spicy Brothers Challenge. If you guys wish to enter a competition to see if you can eat some spicy peppers. And he said Madame Corp also runs her own competition where you have to try and find some of her very furry caterpillars in like a hide and seek competition. He says she runs that and makes some very fine silks. And the final kind of entertainment that the market put on is a seafood challenge where you guys have to help make some prawn cakes. So yeah, he says there's a few different things that go on, but he just says that only he's like it's a bit gaudy to do these entertainment things. He said it's more better to be sharp and kind of do what you guys wish. But he says maybe if you guys want to come and enter the hot pepper challenge, he's happy for you guys to join if you wish. But he does depart, though. Yeah, you're free to ask him anything else before he goes.
What's the price for the hot pepper challenge? I think I may be able to stomach some hot peppers.
Yeah, so all the challenges are actually free.
Oh,
it's kind of like it's kind of like an entertainment for the shop.
What a fun celebration! I think that you could do it. If anyone could, it's you.
The free food is with middle names.
Yeah, but there's no prize. I mean, if I win, what do I get? If I win, what do I get?
Well, he says if you win the challenge, you kind of like a mini celebrity around the market. So he's like, I mean, it's worth doing. He's like, if you guys, he's seen your leaflet. He's like, I guess if you guys are trying to get your business known, winning some of these competitions wouldn't be the worst thing. So he's like, you could enter these competitions.
Well, see, Lassie, he says celebrity.
I mean,
But
it'd be great if we could get my our name out there.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Hey, brother,
I seek no fame. I just
You have the stomach
A
and the
good-
heart of a dwarf. If anyone could do the chili challenge, it's you, right?
yeah, that's right. And he puffs his chest. Ha! Bring those peppers here, lass.
I
Come
think
on.
can I ask Kasim if he has any of those spicy peppers? Because my friend Grumman would love to do the challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
said that.
Can I attempt 2 challenges? I'm kind of in an indecision.
I mean, you guys are free to. All of you guys can join these competitions. Like every member of your party can join. Yeah. So yeah, you don't have to
We
decide.
might as well try it.
So Francis is going to join, but just nibble a few just because he's hungry.
Yeah, you get free peppers, and you guys are a little bit hungry. Yeah. So what I'm going to say is we are going to go for a break in a minute, but I want you guys to decide which of the challenges you want to do when we come back, and what you guys are thinking so far, what you want to do. So we'll start in the middle. Francis, what's Francis thinking? So you've been met a few different people, and you've been told about these challenges that you can do.
Francis is looking for some free food, so he's going to do the chili challenge and just eat a few chilies.
Okay. Well, there is the prawn cake challenge,
Francis
which you've actually been.
Francis doesn't eat anything with a face.
Okay. How about Ferndale? What is he thinking?
Either hide and seek or chili peppers. No.
Okay. And how about Drac? What does he think?
I think that there's more money here people aren't telling me about. That I might use this as a distraction. So I might just stay in the audience and enjoy the ambience.
Okay, that is a plan. How about Groomin? What does he think? I know he's kind of sad what he's intrigued by.
I mean, that say that we will have to impress people around here to get some information about the troubles in the market. So I guess I be guessing that if I can win this challenge, which should be easy for a dwarf like me, I mean, we could get more information. And also, I would like to keep an eye on those 2 spicy brothers. I don't trust them, but I can take their silly chili peppers, whatever they want to throw at me. So bring it on, laddies.
Very good. Okay, and how about Latha? What does she think about all this?
I think it's great. I love it. That's all like fun and games and entertainment and challenges and people doing things. She kind of wants to do the. Did you say it was hunting for hairy caterpillars?
Yeah, you have to find kind of these very cute little fairy caterpillars that like a hide and seek type challenge. Yeah, they're very cute.
Like hairy uberts.
Yeah. Kind of like the one from Labyrinth, but cuter and more hairy. The little
I
blue.
want to do that.
Yeah, that one. Okay. Yeah. But yes, you are free to join all or none of the challenges. And how about Dave the second? What is he thinking?
I reckon he's probably going to go for the prawn cakes.
Okay.
That's it. Quite likes prawns.
Nice. Okay. And how about Yurti?
I'll pop my head out of the shell. I think it'd be pretty cool if Ferndale and I were able to get some of those caterpillars. Maybe I could go down low and find them.
Yeah.
If that happens, David goes, a talking backpack.
And to finish off, what does Sirius think about the whole thing?
I think Sirius would because Sirius is interested in in spreading awareness for herself, she might try all of them.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Just it's
My
for
God.
Bless you.
exposure, guys.
It is. I mean, there are people who will be watching you in all the competitions. So yeah. So just before we go for our little break, though, as you guys are making your way to the event area, yeah, you are walking past the Zungoon family seafood, and just before you get there, you see that the right leg of the stall just seems to has been cracked, and the whole stall is now slanted. And you can see that Kusa is not very happy. She's like, "Something's happening again. What are you guys doing?"
Does anybody have any skill with carpenter's tools or anything to try and help them and fix this structural damage? I don't. I'll try and help, but I don't have any skill with it.
You can wedge me under there as a temporary fix if you want.
No.
See, for the whole adventure, you want to just help the table and look.
Well, but I
That's
feel
really
like
good.
I feel like we're little. I feel like we're looking. I'm looking to our little dwarf for a lot of things, but he strikes me that he might be able to do something.
No, I'm sorry. Last month, if it was a stone cart, that would be another thing. But wood, I'm not very good with it.
I don't know much about your sort anyway. It's not often we mix. My apologies.
I do have
Yeah.
some hammers and pittance if we want to try and fix it that way.
I will allow you to do
I've got a
it.
cup.
Got a cup. Okay.
Yep.
Cup. Okay. I'll allow Drax. Yeah.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I can make the table even by cutting the other leg.
Okay. I mean, it does have 4 legs, so I think it would then
I'll
just
cut the
be-
other 3.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say roll 4. I don't know. I think just roll a d20 and see what happens. Like, if you get high enough, I'll say that you managed to kind of do it without destroying their table of their stand.
What about a survival check?
Oh, I hope I destroy the table.
That seems a good shout.
Very precise to do this, yeah.
My dice
Roll.
is still rolling.
Okay, let's see.
I got 4.
No, you do. They just see you with your sword, just like smashing each one like a maniac, and the table just kind of collapses a bit, and they're like, yeah,
Brother Jack,
and
what are you doing?
yeah. Kusa's like, what are you doing?
Now the stall is level. Why do you complain?
Ground level.
Okay. She looks a bit confused, but she's like, "How's the investigation going, everyone?"
We're trying to get information around the market to see if anything suspicious has been seen.
The nut vendor is a stand-up bloke. I can tell you that much.
Okay, you see Kusa and some of the other vendors and people are now all pointing at you, whispering. Now that a table with food has been destroyed, but we will come back to that. So we're going to take a 10-minute break, but I'll see you guys in say 5 minutes, so we can have a quick pre-game chat. But we'll see the internet in 10 minutes. So yep, we'll see you guys very soon.
Yeah.
Are you putting gin in your coffee, Echo?
No, this is homemade whiskey I make.
Whiskey.
Homemade whiskey, nice.
Mama.
Nice.
I'm on the
Yeah.
beers. I only have 4 beers, so I can't do too much damage because it's a Sunday night and I'm working tomorrow, but I'm on the beers.
Not to shopper, no man.
Right, Chris is back. Okay,
Francis,
Welcome
thank
back,
you for
viewers.
defending my honor while I was not here.
welcome back, viewers. Welcome back, viewers. This is the second half of part 1 of Fey Nights here on the RxOliver Twitch TV channel and later on YouTube. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. This is really fun so far. I'll give you back to our Dungeon Master, Martin.
Okay, so hello everyone. So we're back at the market. So our party have been trying to discuss what they're going to do next, and they have decided they're going to enjoy some of the challenges. And they discussed that they're going to do the Spicy Brothers Pepper Challenge first. So hopefully you're all going to join in this challenge.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm joining.
It is an easy challenge, so
I
you're
think
all.
Robin's going to win it.
Francis is right about joining it because then it means that we get some fruits, some chilies. Sorry, from the
Free nature food.
food
Food
as well.
food from the air.
It will be good fun.
Sister
So, and I'm quite fiery. I think I can take it. These boys are just spicy. I think I'll be fine.
I might want to highlight to everyone in the group that I am a red dragonborn, which means I am resistant to fire.
You literally have a fire breath weapon, don't you?
Yes.
You may be resistant to fire, but are you resistant to spice?
Well,
It sounded really sexual, I'm just saying.
Chris's whole voice sounds really sexual. Just saying.
dark and mysterious.
Okay, so you guys are escorted into the tent of where the performance / competition goes on, and you're all seated at a large table where you can see a large basket of mixed peppers and several pictures of milk. And you are told that there will be 3 rounds, and in each round you have to pick a random pepper from the basket and just eat it. That is all the challenges, and see if you can, resist the heat of the spices. And you can see a small crowd is applauding from some nearby bleachers as you are led into the broad open space where you are kind of semi-introduced before you take your seats. And you hear Kasim saying, "Welcome challengers to the Arun Family Pepper Challenge." And he shouts in a bombastic announcer standing voice. And him and his brother, obviously, as you've seen, are both in pepper-coloured outfits, one in green, one in red, with a nice gold inlay. And he says, "Are you ready for the heat?" And he gets everyone to stand up, and they chant back, "Yeah, yes, we're ready for the heat." So, are you guys ready for the heat?
We are ready for the heat.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yes.
Hey, bring that pepper on.
Okay, so for this little challenge, there are 3 rounds, and all each of you have to do is roll me a d10, and this is to see which pepper that you eat, and they're all different. So again, on D&D Beyond, go to your sheet on the left, and at the bottom there should be that little hexagon thing, and if you click the one that's a d10, we can find out what different peppers your characters are going to eat for the first round.
6 for
All right,
Francis.
I rolled 7.
7. Okay, so I'll give everyone a minute in case some of you get the same, but I've got a 7.
Me and
I got a
Silas have got the
6.
same.
Oh, I got 6 as well.
I got 1.
Oh, me, Silas, and Dave have got the same.
Okay. Yeah. You got to put your hand up if you got a 6 or a 7. I know. Oh, well, loads of you. Okay. You guys. Okay. So you get, not too bad, you get a kind of a sweet peppery pepper, like a little tiny little yellow pepper. And it's hot but kind of delicious. But you all still need to roll me your Constitution saving throw to see if even this type of spice is going to hurt you. So you're trying to win a 12, and it's your.
So I've also got fire resistance, but I got a 16.
Right.
9.
Oh, what did I get?
Well,
I clicked.
Saving throw. There we go.
Okay.
so it's on the left of your screen. Yeah, furthest left.
18.
9.
19 for Yurdi.
I was just going to say, That was a good roll, man. 19
Did
and
anyone get, did anyone
I
get
can't-
left?
So
It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, on the
I-
first left. Yeah.
Less than what?
yeah, I click on the Constitution saving, but I don't get any. I mean, I'm clicking on the dice.
Wait,
So
click
okay,
on the number.
Click on the number.
yeah, top left.
Yeah, I'm clicking on the. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, you got a 12. Yeah, it's come
Okay.
up. So, yeah.
I got a
So-
9 was the lowest, Martin.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, so this was only for the people who got the 6 and 7 pepper, but if you got less than 12, you have failed, which I think was none of you guys, right?
Me.
Francis.
Francis.
Francis and Yurti. So, did anyone else fail? Because I know, yeah. Oh,
I think
Lafa.
you already got a
No,
19.
you're being
Yurti's got
Yeah.
a 19. Yurti's got an iron stomach.
Yeah. So remember,
Okay.
this is only for the people who rolled the 6 and the 7 when you chose the pepper. So this is not for all of you guys.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, Lafa, this one's not for you. So you're
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's not bad. I got 4.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't need to. Yeah, you're fine. But for unfortunately for Francis and Yurti,
Yuri's
Um,
fine.
No, not Yurti. Yurti got a 19.
okay, so just Francis then failed this one.
Just poor brother Francis.
All he wanted was free food.
Yep, he's just hungry, that's all.
So, luckily for you, yes, nothing too bad happens. Your mouth is on fire, but you don't actually have any negative effects. So we'll go back to the numbers. What other scores did we get? Did anyone get a 1 out of the other 4 of you? No. Did anyone get a 2 to a 5? So 2, 3, 4, or 5?
For your pepper, yeah?
Yeah. Did you get a 2, 3, 4, or 5? Yes. Okay.
I got 3.
For a
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
3.
Oh, and you got a 3. Okay, so you two are the same. So you both need to do me a Constitution saving throw of 10. Though your pepper seems to be just like a common pepper. It's very, very slightly spicy. It's not that spicy, but you still need to roll.
A new roll, yeah?
Yeah, so this is saving throw Constitution. You're trying to beat a 10.
Oh.
Let's have a look, and it should come up on my screen as well. So.
I did it.
So Latha doesn't. Ferndale, you're fine. You enjoy it. Latha, it's again nothing actually
Nom,
super
nom,
bad
nom.
happens to you, but your mouth is that even the slight peppery spice makes your tongue go a bit funny. But you're physically fine. But yeah, you and Francis are starting to sweat. Everyone else seems fine. Did anyone get an 8?
It's like gummy bears.
Oh, Sister Lata, it's spicy.
So who's left? So did anyone get an 8? Anyone for an 8? 9? 10? Okay, final one. So yeah, you get your pepper, and it looks a bit strange. It seems to have like when you turn it over, you think it's one of the normal ones, and this has got like a skull emblem on the pepper as you eat it. And yes, you need to roll me save Constitution saving throw, but yours is 20 because this thing's pretty spicy.
Oh, do you want me to roll again, or shall we take the one that I already rolled?
It's up to you. If you've already rolled, I'm happy to take that. Yeah.
I rolled 14.
Okay. Yeah, you're dripping with sweat as you eat this pepper, and as you look at all your friends, they seem to all have no skin on their faces anymore. They all look like the skeletal form of themselves, as you seem to be slightly hallucinating from the intense spicy heat that seems to have come out from this one. And unfortunately for you, on your next round, you'll be at disadvantage for your saving throw because you are, yes, unsettled. But was that everyone of you all had your peppers for this round? We've not missed anyone out?
No.
Okay. It is round 2, so roll me another d10 to see what peppers you guys get this time.
All right, bring it on. That was a puny paper.
Mm-hmm.
Puny paper. Yeah, come on. Is that all?
I got a 10.
Oh, okay. We'll do it backwards this time. We'll do it from the highest. So who got a 10? Did anyone else get a 10 this time?
Me,
I got a
we're
9.
rolling.
Sister
Two
Lata, we got the
guys.
same one.
Yeah.
Okay. Twinsies. So
Twinsies.
you guys need to both roll me a Constitution saving throw, but you're trying to beat a 20.
Oh,
this is going to be
jeez.
pretty hard.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No, just a no. Both of you no.
Big no.
Okay. Yeah,
No.
you guys look around, and again, all your smiling friends' faces have dropped away, and there is just a bone skeleton, different versions of them, looking back at you guys. You are starting to feel a lot hotter than this. So your next round is at disadvantage, unfortunately.
Sister Latha, the devil is giving me visions. The devil is in me again. What's going on? The devil is in these chilies. The devil.
I think it's the chilies that it's not the devil. Hold tight, Francis. You're fine.
Okay.
Grind it out.
Everyone else.
Grind it
Anyone-
out.
Did anyone else? Did anyone get a 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Oh, okay, 2 of you. Yes, so you guys eat this one, and yeah, again, looks like a normal pepper, just a little red one. However, when you eat it, you feel like a fire kind of burning in your belly, and for this one, it's an 18 saving throw.
Oh, I do not have good
Ew.
con.
Hey, let's see.
I got
Maybe-
9 too.
Oh, you do the same then, yeah. If you got a 9, yes, use a DC Constitution saving throw of 18 for these
No.
3. No?
Come on. Let's do it.
I'm starting to think Francis
No.
is right. They're coming from the devil, these peppers, man.
They are not very spicy. So, did anyone? Did you all beat this, or did you all fail this? Because 18's pretty
Oh,
hard.
no.
No,
I failed. I
we
failed.
all failed.
I feel horribly.
Again, same thing. You guys are starting to feel the heat, literally, and you can hear the ground going, "The heat, the heat, the heat," as they all start laughing a little bit at you guys, and you guys get a little bit of an extra effect because that burning flame inside of you is going to come out in a massive burp. So you need to tell me who you're going to burp in their face because they're going to have disadvantage on their next round. And I will tell you, if you get 2 disadvantages, you are out. So it's up to you guys who you want to burp in their face. So
I mean, do I have to choose? I mean, can I burp up front? Do I have to turn around to burp?
I don't know. We'll just
someone?
say, yeah, whoever is next to you, you're going to burp in their face. So I'll go around. Cirrus, who you're going to have to burp in someone's face. Who's it going to be? You've got to choose someone.
Shit.
Uh,
I don't know. I'm trying to think who doesn't have.
There's 3
Who's
people
the-
who don't have disadvantage. So if you were going to share it out, you could do, or you could be mean and kick out the other people who are.
We're doing this for exposure. We're not, we're trying to get our names out there. We got to stay in this.
Yeah.
Um,
To get that burp out, your eyes are crying with this thing.
I'm going to burp in Dave the Second's face because he does not have
Thanks.
disadvantage.
The full
Okay,
name.
there you
And I'm
go.
gonna make a big performance of it. Like it is going to, like I'm gonna play it up so it looks even more impressive.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for performance and see if you get a little bit of renown for your burp, if you wish.
20.
Natural 20. Maybe you sing a song as you do it, but the crowd are. I'm gonna say there's some weird people in the crowd who found these very attractive. That you do so, but unfortunately, Dave II, you are now at disadvantage from the smell.
Look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to roll a D18, a D8, sorry, and choose one according to my order of screens. I can't.
That's fine.
Yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cirrus, I think Cirrus just burped the alphabet in his face in one burp.
Also 25.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this at random, okay?
Okay, Growman, you get, and also.
Okay, 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, brother Francis, but Drumming
How are you getting out of
cannot hold it anymore, so his eyes are tearing up, and he just turns around to the first person and to his left, and he just lets a massive burp.
Oh.
in your face.
Robin.
You're like, "Brrr," like wind. Your hair
Oh, brother,
moves a
brother.
bit. Everything.
Francis doesn't eat much, and he's like halfway to passing out half the time anyway. So Francis just about blacks out from a faint.
Francis, you have the option to gulp down the milk in front of you, or go to the bathroom to shit your pants, or something else.
Francis
However
doesn't drink the milk of animals. Francis will go shit in the bathroom.
Okay, you run off out somewhere to have bathroom time.
I'm sorry. Oh, I couldn't hold it. Sorry.
Okay, and Ferndale, who are you going to burp in?
Who is left without disadvantage?
There is someone left with There's two people with one person without disadvantage, or two.
Oh,
Wait,
I know.
my friend. Fernan burps on turtles. With a huge laugh following it.
Very good. So, unfortunately, Yerdy, you are at disadvantage as you hear this acrid scent. Okay, I think that's all of the burps. Let's go back to the scores. Sorry, the numbers for the thing. Did anyone get an 8 for their pepper?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, yeah, you eat your pepper. Yours seem to be multicolored, and it seems to come in different waves of heat. So you get one that's really hot, then it goes smooth, then it goes even hotter. So unfortunately for you, you have to make 2 saving throws against this, and they are 16, and you're at disadvantage on one of them. So
Do I have to roll? Right,
Three.
well, one I got an 8. Let's roll again. I got 16 on one roll.
okay, so one more.
And 20 on another. So I got a 20 and an 8.
Okay, so yeah, if you did 3 rolls and you got 2 that were high, you actually just made it. So you are okay, but you are also still at disadvantage on your next. Oh no, yeah. Oh, unfortunately, I think you're out, even though you succeeded because you already had the first of Sirius's burp. Sorry, so you only Unfortunately, you are out as well. Yes.
Right, so as I sort of get overwhelmed by the hotness of the peppers, I just kind of pull up, look at Cersei, knowing it's her fault, look really pissed off, leave my loincloth on one side, and then just shit all over her.
Can I roll a dex check to get out of the way? Like an acrobatics check? Sorry, I was just...
You can do if you want, yeah, if you don't want to get shit on you, that's
I
fine.
did not mean to roll a deception check.
Unless
That would be 23
pretend you
to
did-
dodge out of the way of shit.
It's the
Okay.
deception check to pretend you didn't get shit on you.
that's fine. That's fine.
I am shitless.
Nice.
Well, shitless, but
What
unfortunately,
would I roll? Athletics?
to shit on someone, I guess, just like I don't know, like a normal attack. I don't know, yeah, normal offhand attack. Your arse and trying to attack someone.
It was still like
We'll
like
do
a
a nice
backhand
try.
attack.
An armed attack.
No, I got 11.
Missile.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
There should be extra psychic damage for that.
Yeah, you're just mentally scarred. But you are out of the challenge, unfortunately. Did anyone get a 6 to a 7? A 2 to a 5. Oh, yes. You two got 2 to a 5, okay. Yep, this is easy one. Just it's a 10 saving throw to see if you can survive this.
And we need to roll twice for disadvantage.
Yeah, you do. And if you fail this one, you'll be out because you can't get another disadvantage and be in. So yeah, so roll well.
Yurdi hasn't had... This was Yurdi's first disadvantage.
The burp would be my first.
No, but Ferndale burped in her face.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a button
What did
you
you
can
guys-
click somewhere on Beyond for advantage and disadvantage, but I'm not sure where it is.
Yeah, you can do. So what did you guys score? Did you guys beat the 10s or fail the 10s?
I beat both 10s. I
Yours
got
not.
18 and I got 11.
You're fine then, yeah. You're still at disadvantage, but just normal disadvantage from before. So yeah, you only have one more round, and technically then you would have won. How about Yurti?
I got an 18 and a 7.
Oh, so you have to take the 7. So unfortunately, you are out. This is, even though it's not too spicy, the burp did not do you well. So how does Yurdi escape? Is she going for the milk, the toilet, or something else?
I'll just retreat into my shell. You just hear a little bit of whimpering in the shell.
Okay.
Hey,
So I
don't
think,
worry, you'll get the next one.
is this anyone else? Did I miss out? Have you guys all got that for the final pepper? Okay.
Yeah, I'm out.
So for the people left, roll me for your last pepper. Roll me a D10 to see what pepper you get left. So I will go from the bottom this time. Did anyone get a 1? No. Did anyone get a 2 to a 5?
I got a 2.
I
No,
got,
you got a
I
3.
got a 3.
This is just if you're not out. I'm
Two
already.
here.
I'm out, eh?
Yeah, if you're not out, yeah, it's the
Oh,
2 to
I'm
a yeah.
I just rolled.
Yeah, I'm out. You're
No,
out as
no.
well, I think.
Still in it, I think, Lather. I think you're still in it.
I have to say, I'm not sure myself.
So yeah, so this one's an easy one. You just have to roll me a DC 10, and if you win, then you have survived the challenge.
Right, what?
Oh, serious. My
So did
days.
anyone? Did
Oh,
you guys
come on,
manage?
yes.
Now do I roll a 21?
Yeah.
The
The dwarf's gonna do it.
I could have used
I
that.
both failed on a
Before.
10.
Yeah.
Who's failed? Did you all fail with this? I'm guessing all 3 of
I
you.
did.
No, I just passed. I just
Roman's
passed.
done it.
Groman. Okay, so the rest of you guys, this is just a common pepper, but it's a little bit spicy, but it just tips you guys over the edges, so you can tell us how you have to run away or drink the milk or etc. If you wish.
Oh, I would be doing both. Sorry, if that's taking over the
Grabbing
edge.
the milk and running.
If it's the spice or the back end, I would drink some of the milk while I was like rushing past, like on the way to the toilet to try and not poop myself.
Okay, very, very nice. How about Sirius?
Cirrus will drink the milk, but once again, she will be a showman about it.
Okay.
And, like, she will play up the, like, go all out into the show of the pain.
Okay. Yeah, the crowd, I won't make you do another performance, but yeah, they seem more intrigued by your whole thing. Anyone else fail that one? Okay, so Groman, you succeed. So Groman, people are now clapping you because you've had 3 peppers. So you are. There can be more than one winner, so don't worry. But at the moment, you are the only contestant who has won. But they're clapping. But
That
we'll
was
go
easy.
Well done, Brother Groman, as he comes back from the bathroom.
So rest of the round. So we've got. Did anyone get a 6 to a 7? Okay. Oh, an 8. Okay, so yeah, you need to roll me a 16 on your saving throw, but you're at disadvantage, but still lower than probably what the other guys have got to roll.
Oh.
Do we take the first one or the lower one?
The lower one.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Chris.
Oh,
I got-
okay.
2.
You can tell me how you wish to. Either you can drink the milk, or you can shamefully go to the bathroom. It's whatever you think your character would do.
My character would just be sick all over the stage. And then slowly disappear into the shadows as if he was never there.
I'm going to say roll me a stealth check to see if you can disappear from sight after you vomit on everything.
Does he have disadvantage?
21.
I'm going to see what the crowd roll.
I don't know, I roll it.
Yeah, if you do, they didn't. Yeah, you pretty much do that, and people are disgusted, but then you disappear, and everyone's like, "Where do you go?" So yeah. Okay, so the final few. Who got a 9 or a 10?
I think we're all done.
All done.
I think we're all, have we all gone?
Yeah, I think only Gromans are left.
Yeah, we're done. So I'm the winner.
Yeah, so Groman is the only winner of this shit show, literally. So yeah, you are congratulated.
Yeah, I knew it.
You were
Those peppers are, for sissies. You should try my dragon bread brew sometime. That is something to talking about to resist. So and they go over to Dave. Don't worry, my friend. That happened to you. That can happen to some humans. The first time a human tried my dragon bread brew, that was even worse than this. Don't worry, my friend.
Yes, you are gifted a nice basket of peppers. And yeah, you hear that the crowd seems to be cheering Groman's name, though they also seem impressed with the rest of you guys for actually doing the challenge. So you are not scorned. You are actually, people seem to be being a little bit more friendly to you guys since they've seen you perform in this. And you do get a little bit time with the Spicy Brothers if you wish to talk to them. And you meeting Kasim's brother, V, as well.
V and Kasim, the brother Spicy. Your peppers were too much for this lowly, bland palated halfling. I'm afraid they bested me, but bravo for their flavour, for they were a gift from the gods. Bravo, brothers Spicy, bravo.
Yeah, they seem good. Kasim seems to be a little bit busy at this point and seems to be like trying to sell stuff into the account. But Via says, "Oh yeah," he says that he's glad that you enjoyed the entertainment. He says he's a little bit sad because he's actually getting married and he's going to be moving away to where his betrothed lives quite soon. So yeah, he's a little bit sad that he'll be leaving his brother, but it's just how things go.
Can I ask V about the noodle stand and seafood stands woes, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really know. He says the families used to war with each other a lot, but like over the last, say, 10 years, they've started to get on and be civil with each other. But it's a little bit strange that the old fighting habits have suddenly appeared over the last few weeks. They're two of the most distinguished merchant families there. They're like one of the top 5 merchants here. So yeah, he says it's just a little bit sad, really, what's going on.
Is there anyone who would benefit from? Sorry, I forgot my voice. Is there anyone who would benefit from? I don't know, the fighting between, the beef, if you will, between the two stalls.
Yeah, he says he's not sure. He says you could ask some of the other market vendors. Maybe they'd know more details about. Yeah, he says he doesn't know anything personally. He says he's been too busy with his betrothed. But yeah, he says like maybe now you guys are getting more well-known. People start to open up with you guys. But he does remind you that the fish cake challenge is going to be happening very soon. He says, why don't you guys try and enter that and then see if more people seem to get to know you guys.
Brother
Fish
Francis
cake
will not be eating any
Who
fish.
eats more fish cakes now?
I don't think you have to eat them. I think you just have to make them, Brother Francis.
I don't want to cook anything with a face either. Sister Silas.
What if you can't see the face?
I think I will have to only participate in this one. It's not for me. I will be cheering you on from the sidelines.
You'll not convince Brother Francis, but I believe that the earth gives and we use and we take back, and I will be taken back to the earth the same as I'm taking these. And if I haven't taken their life, then I will join.
Okay. But yeah, you guys make your way to the next tent, where you think you guys might have been lied to a bit. It is indeed a fish caking competition, but you see that there is another sign underneath it which says Battle Prawn Challenge. And as you walk in, you see a massive tank with monstrous giant prawns in that seem to be swimming around. And you are introduced by Sid Squid, who is a human man who seems to be in kind of nice, noble clothes. And he says, "Oh, have you guys come to help me make some fish cakes?"
Yes. Is that the challenge that everyone's talking about?
He's like, "Yeah." He says, "You can see there's so many people here, and we're going to see if you guys can beat the Fey world record for making the fastest fish cakes or prawn cakes that you guys can." He says the challenge is pretty simple. You have 6 rounds to get the prawns to the cooks as well as chop a few vegetables, and if you can do it in 6 rounds, then you'll be the new champions of making the fastest fish prawn cakes that you can. So
we need to beat that gigantic thing and cook it.
Yep, so I will show you what you see. This is cute, but this is basically what you see. This giant shrimp thing is inside a large tank. And I'll show you the little arena, little restaurant where you actually have to do the challenge in.
Oh,
And
can I hand Sid a flyer while we're at it?
Don't forget to give out the flyers.
I keep forgetting about the flyers.
Okay, so if you look at the map has changed now. This is the Battle Prawn Challenge. You can all join or not, but I suggest you all try and help your friends. So there are 7 giant prawns that need to be defeated and given to the chefs. And also there are, if you look, so you can see the giant woks, that is where you need to bring the dead prawns. Also, you can see that on 2 small tables, they have lots of spring onions on. They also need to be chopped / defeated. So if you are a vegetarian, you have no excuse. You can battle the vegetables.
Let's keep track of the onions.
Yeah. So, but there. Yeah. So are you guys ready? Because we are going to go into initiative. So,
yep.
You guys, if you can place your tokens anywhere you wish on the map. I've got a few ready for you guys. So, yeah, place them anywhere on the map you wish. But, yeah, remember you only have 6 rounds, and you do have to chop the vegetables, bring them to the woks, and some of you guys need to be defeating the giant prawns as well. So you guys put you guys wherever you wish.
Put Francis in the spectator stands if they don't mind that. he's not getting
involved. I mean, I think they might
cut vegetables.
He might be angry if you're not helping, though.
Right,
it's up to you.
I'll cover cut vegetables then.
Let me. Oh, that axis more to like me.
Yeah, you can't put yourselves in the water though. You're at the outside of the tank, but you can put yourselves anywhere else around the tank as the challenge is about to start. So yeah,
we have to fight these giant prawns. I didn't ask for people's triggers. Never once did I think I was going to have to tell you that I have.
You were asked at the start if you had.
Like I mean, like normal, like I'm thinking like D&D shit, and I'm like, all right, okay. I never would in my life would I thought I had to tell you that I had like a mild phobia of like crustaceans and shellfish and stuff like that.
Okay, well, I can't do anything now. You just have to deal with it.
Great, but that's what like I'm asking. Do we have to fight them?
Okay, so have you guys all got your tokens?
No, you can fight vegetables with me.
Yeah, I got my token there.
Okay.
Sister Latha, fight the vegetables with me.
Oh, I've rolled it. Sorry. Was it premature?
No, it's fine. You guys can all roll for initiative, and just make sure you put your name on your little token, so that obviously I can know where you guys are. But yeah, you can all roll for initiative now. Francis, if you don't want to join in, you could sit in the seats, or you could chop the vegetables on the vegetable stands. It's up to you. But both jobs do need to be done.
Sister
The
Latha,
vegetables don't have faces. You're all right.
Sister Latha is scared of prawns, so I'm
do not have faces. Vegetables are literally just giant spring onions.
I don't know. If Sister Latha's going to sit it out, then I'm going to sit it out with her. If not, then I'll chop vegetables. What do you think, Sister Latha?
You guys.
For initiative, like if If they're attacking me, I'm gonna attack them. I'm gonna fight them.
Okay. So yeah,
Cool.
I think all your initiatives have come up. Yeah, I've got ones. Yeah, so we're gonna go into battle with the giant shrimp. So let's see.
Martin, before we begin, sorry.
Yes.
Did anyone see me sneak in here? Am I still hidden?
Yeah, no, you would have had to be introduced to the crowd. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. So you are.
Okay.
Yeah, you're seeing. You could try and stealth again if you wish. But yeah. So are you guys all happy with where you are? Before the battle starts.
Yeah, Latha, because you've not used Owlbear before, grab one of the tokens on the right hand side, drag it over, and stick your name on it.
I don't have it.
Oh, okay, that's fine. But are you happy chopping the vegetables for a bit then?
I can.
Well, yeah, I don't mind doing that. Let me see.
Fine. I mean, you don't super need a map for this, but yeah, we will start. So yes, the first person to go is the very fun named Prawn C. Let's go.
Jeez, Prawn C rolled well.
Prawn C got a natural 20. But the next people to come up is Sirius, Drac, Dave the second. Then it's another one of the crustaceans. So you three get ready with what you want to do as the giant prawn is going to attack. Let's have a look. Who's he next to? Nope. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's handy. Sirius, right next to you. He is going to try and attack you. So that is going to be, he's going to try and ram you with his weird prawn head. That's how apparently prawns attack things. Oh, and that is an 18 to hit.
Fucking hits.
Okay, you take, let's see how much you take. Oh, that's quite bad. You take 6 points of prawn damage. He just properly headbutts you.
Points of prawn damage? Fuck me.
We're level 2!
Careful, lass. Why did you move away from me?
It was crowded!
So yes. Yeah, that's pretty much your turn. Well, on the plus side, it is your turn now, Sirius, though. So you can get the prawn back if you wish.
Okay. I am gonna need the prawn to roll a wisdom save.
Okay.
Because I'm casting a spell.
Okay, that's fine, yes. Let's see what happens. He's reasonably intelligent for a prawn. He got a 12.
It does not fail. It was a wisdom save.
Sorry, wisdom. Yeah, sorry, wisdom, yes.
He needed to pass a 13.
Yeah, he
So I
failed it.
cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. Tell
So,
him what it does and how it looks.
For a fraud.
so it's not a particularly visual spell, but in the prawn's head, it gets to hear a voice on the wind, saying it has really pathetic claws. And it takes 3d6.
Okay.
Does it? How do I roll to cast a spell on here? Not. I guess I just have to roll this. Do I just have to roll this? Oh,
It should be, the spells should be.
I got it. It takes 9 damage.
Ooh.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I mean, he starts crying about his tiny little hands, and cries a bit. Yeah, he's still standing, but yeah, he's not looking great after the attack, a psychic attack. So yes.
And as a bonus action, because I have those,
Yes, you can use your bonus action. Yes.
I am going to turn to Grumman
Mm-hmm.
and tell him, "You can do this!" And I'm going to give him Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Oh, very good.
So that is 1d6 to add to whatever roll you like.
Nice.
Very good. Fantastic. So.
And it can be added, just to clarify on the language of Bardic Inspiration, it can be added after you see the roll, but before you know the outcome.
There you go.
It feels like the classic spell for a bard. It's like exactly what a bard does. It inspires somebody to do better on their roll. It's like the role of the bard. It's like it's a classic spell, I think.
Very good. Sirius, are you going to move anywhere, or are you staying where you are?
The problem is if I move, I think I get an opportunity attack.
Yes, you do.
So
yes.
I will not.
Yes.
And I will still be out of reach for the other ones for now.
Oh, this is quite cute. So the two siblings actually rolled an 18, so you can. I'm going to let you choose which one of you would like to go first.
I'm going to let him go first. After try and recuperate a bit of brotherly love after I scolded him for the onions.
Okay.
Good.
Drac is up first, followed by Dave the second, followed by another one, another of the giant prawns. So yes, Drax, what would you like to do?
I am going to light the prawns ablaze.
Okay, go for it. Are you using your breath, I'm guessing?
Yes, it says acid, but it's definitely fire.
Okay. So, Drax, which one are you trying to attack? I'm guessing one of the ones next to you.
It's a cone of damage, so anyone within 30 meters of the cone. So I would hit E and F.
Yeah, if it's a cone, you might get quite a few. Let me see.
Don't you also hit me?
Yeah, you're definitely gonna. You're gonna hit. It's gonna hit.
You're gonna hit all of us.
No, if it's a cone, he would hit. Yeah, Dave, and Sirius, and yeah, I think the only one you'd also hit. Yeah, you'd hit everyone apart from Groman. Groman wouldn't be in the cone. But neither would the two at the vegetable bit or Fendril. But yeah, you would hit a few of your friends, but you'd also hit nearly all of the
friends.
Okay,
I can imagine you would hit your brother, but do you really?
Oh, he loves that.
Okay, so roll for
friends, I don't have friends.
Okay, so
what would you like me to roll?
I don't know. I'll have to check your sheet, but I think probably it'll be a fiery attack. Let me just check. It's probably a saving throw for the.
I suspect a dex save.
Yeah, there'll be a save, but they might still take damage as well. So let's just check the attack. And yeah, obviously, click that you've used it. I think you can only use it once per short rest. Yeah. Come on, let's see. Okay, attack. Yeah. Breath. Limited use. Yeah, okay. As an action once per rest, so by 5 by 30 feet. Dexterity 11. Half damage on excess. Yeah, and you said you want to change it to fire, which should be fine. So I need to do. I'm just going to do a general. I'm not going to roll for each of them. It'll take forever. Let's just see.
Should I roll as well?
Yeah, everyone who's going to be hurt will have to roll the dexterity, and you all are going to all take damage, but you might not take lots of damage.
I'm not in this, am I?
I'm resistant to fire. Do I get advantage on that?
Am I in the area?
No, you're out of it.
I'm out of it.
I am in pain. I failed.
Oh no! I think you just take half. You take half damage. If you do get hit. So let me roll anyway to see if the prawns take. Oh, they do. They just failed it. So unfortunately, they take full damage. So yeah, roll me 2d6, and that'll be your fire damage for everyone.
I think they're already rolled.
Right. Was I in the cone as well?
Yeah, 6.
6.
Yeah.
So
I failed my dex check, my dex save, so I am hurting.
Okay, so yeah, remember to watch out for your friends. So yeah, everyone take 6 if you failed, or Dave.
What I was going to ask that. What did I have to roll, sorry? I think I got like 13.
Just to confirm,
it was
Martin,
dexterity.
I'm not in this code, am I?
No, you're fine.
Cool.
It's dexterity. Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, but what do I need to hit, sorry?
11. So you need to get 11 or
I
higher.
said.
So yeah, and you take half damage, but you also take half again. So you only take 1 or 2 points of damage. Yeah, but
What
everyone
was
else
the
takes
total? 6 points.
6 is the total.
Okay,
if you
so 3
failed,
points.
I
and
rolled a nat 1, so I failed.
so you take all of that. But
Yeah.
all the shrimp apart from G also take damage. So it's pretty good for you guys.
How is
And
C looking?
can I use my bonus action to hide?
I think you can. Let me quickly check.
Wait, hold up. G didn't take damage, but I was in the cone?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. No, it does take damage. Yeah. Let me check. It says 30 feet, so let me just check.
Quick note with the hiding. You'll have to disengage in order to not take an opportunity attack.
But yeah, you
That's
do.
usually
It does. All right. So yeah, they all take the 6 points. So yeah, you get the first kill. So C gets fried by the fire. So Drac, you can tell me how you kill the one prawn.
The prawn is in front of me. The many prawns. And I think to myself, kebab. I light them ablaze and shove it with my sword and eat it off the end. And remember that I need to give it back and have it served so I don't eat it in whole.
Yes, but you can. I'll allow that for flavour. So yeah, that's fine. So yes, there is
Brilliant,
one
Chris.
dead. The cooking attendants run over to you and grab the dead prawn and rush it over to the chefs that are next to the woks. But yes, well done.
It's the one that's in front of me, right?
Yeah, that one's now dead, yes. I'll get rid of that one for you, yeah. And yes, sorry, Drax, you wanted to see if you could also hide. Oh, no, I don't think it is a bonus action yet. No, it's not. So, no, you can't hide yet, unfortunately. Yes, that's it. So, yeah, nope. Okay, but you can move if you want to move somewhere else, but you might get attacked by some of the prawns if you try and move. But if not, is Dave's turn. What would you like to do? You obviously have taken some damage to your brother.
So I wipe the sort of flames off me that I've just gotten for Drac and just look at him and just go, dickhead. I'm then gonna be so pissed off about this that I'm gonna activate my rage. I'm then gonna take my great axe and bring it down on prawn A. Okay. And that is that's an 18 to hit.
18 does hit, so roll for damage.
Brilliant. Right, so we're going to turn there. Right, so that's 7 damage plus 2 because of the road. 9 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he literally is covered in, I don't know, what colour is this prawn blood? Like pink? I don't know.
Red.
Yeah, red?
Brother Francis has no idea.
Well, you're going to see it, but yeah, this thing is nearly dead, but it unfortunately, is still clinging on to dear life. But yes, you've done right. Anything else you want to do? So you've used your bonus action and your main action, haven't you? Okay, so we'll move on to Prawn D, but then Yurti, your turn is coming up, so get ready. So Prawn D is going to try and attack. Yurti. It's going to try and attack you, Yurti, unfortunately. With, again, it's a weird head attack thing, which is a... Oh, that's bad. I think it'll be okay. That's a 12 to hit, so I'm pretty sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Because you got your big tail. So, yeah, so it bangs off your turtle shell and does not do you any damage. And I'm pretty sure it's your turn. Yeah, Yurti, it is your turn.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna take my staff and just whack that prawn that just tried to hit me.
So roll for your attack to see if it hits.
Eight.
No, unfortunately, no. It managed to maybe duck in the water, and yeah, your hit does not unfortunately strike it. But have you got any bonus actions you would like to use?
Nope.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So yes, unfortunately, no. So we'll move on to the next prawn, which is E, and then it's going to be Gromin's turn. Okay, so let's see. Which one is it? Yes. So E is going to try and attack. Yes. It's going to try Drac. Yes. It's going to try him, which is a... let's say 15 Drac to hit. Does that hit you?
What did I check it against again?
Oh, I've got your sheet up, but yeah, it's your armor class. So yeah, it was a 15 to hit, so I know it hits you. Yeah.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah.
He's trying to headbutt you. Let's see how much damage you take from him ramming his weird head thing into you. You take. That'll go to you about 3 points of prawn damage as he tries to headbutt you after killing his, let's say, wife. Prawns have wives, and you've killed her. And she's been fried in oil. So that's something to think about. Okay. So we will move on to Gromin. It is your turn. So Gromin, what would you like to do? Leo, you're muted, so we can't hear you.
Okay, I just heave my great axe from my strap in the back and say, "Come here, you little oversized fish food," and I go to this to the prawn A, which I think it looks like clinging to dear life. I think.
Yep.
So
someone is nicely named Alan. Alan is nearly dead. If you want to kill Alan the prawn, that is.
yeah, I'm going to go and finish it off.
Don't forget
So-
about your bardic inspiration.
Why are we naming
Yes.
them?
Of course. I'm pretty hyper. I'm pretty pumped up right now.
Okay.
So let's go with the great axe attack. And shit, I'm okay. Oh, 1d6 battle
Yeah,
inspiration.
you can add that on.
Give me a second. Misclicked something. It's a hit to hit 8. Let me roll a 1d6.
Okay.
There it goes. 4. It's a total of 12 to
12.
hit. Does that hit?
No, 12 just misses, unfortunately. Manages to dip under the water, unfortunately. Okay. Drax, is there anything
Damn
else?
it.
Have you got any other things you can do? Have you got like a bonus action or anything you can do?
No bonus action, no nothing for now.
Yeah.
I wish to save it for later.
Okay, so we'll move on to. Okay, so we have got Prawn A, who is the one who's been attacked, and then Francis, you're coming up next. Prawn A is going to try and attack Gromin again with his head, which is a. Oh shit! It's either a 2 or a 20. Natural 20 plus 3, 23. So I'm presuming that hits, and it will be done.
Yeah, that hits.
Double damage. Yeah, he's pretty angry about nearly dying and his wife being made into food. So that is a oh shit. That's double. That's 12 points of damage. He's really pissed at you.
Oh, shit.
12 points.
Oh shit!
He, like properly cracks you in the face with his little prawn head.
We're getting beaten up by a bunch of shrimp.
You just
This is how
got
you
nearly
kill people.
killed by a shrimp. Fuck. Your bodyguard's nearly been KO'd by a shrimp.
That would be a shame.
Imagine death by shrimp.
But yeah, that is his turn. We are on to Francis. Are you going to actually help your friends? Because some of them do not look exactly fantastic. So
No.
you're going to let them die.
Francis is not getting involved in the beating up of innocent shrimp. If you die fighting innocent shrimp, it's not Francis's fault. Francis will chop the vegetables.
Okay, so so you want to go for the vegetables? So yeah, you have to roll me something different. How would you like to chop the vegetables?
With karate chops with his bare hands, because he's a Shaolin monk. Like.
Okay. Yep. So you don't need to roll to hit, but you do need to roll me. Well, you do actually to see if you can crack the hard exterior because they are giant spring onions. So yeah, roll me for your I guess your
unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Okay. A fucking 19, baby.
Okay, roll for damage.
Fucking 5, baby.
Okay, you chop about with your arm. You chop about a third of the large spring onion. So yeah, you've done quite a few. You can tell everyone how you do it with your arm.
So like E Honda in Street Fighter. Everybody know who I'm talking about. That's how he chops the onions.
Very good. So yeah, you do manage to, and they take some of these to again help with the cooking of the prawn that they brought back.
Wait. Because with my bonus action, I could do an unarmed strike.
Yeah, you can attack again if you want. Yeah.
Chop some more onions. Watch.
Go for it.
I rolled a 2 that time. Maybe missed.
Yeah, you just hit the ball where you were looking. Yeah, after the ones that you'd already chopped.
That's the end of the turn.
It is one of the seahorses turn, and then it's going to be Latha and Ferndale, and then one more of the seahorse, the prawns, and then we're back to the top, and you'd have 5 rounds left. So get ready, Latha and Ferndale, but it's the seahorse bee's turn. And
which seahorse?
Sorry, prawn bee. Yeah, sorry.
What's the name of prawn bee?
I can't see it.
Stop naming them.
On mine it says Ob the prawn. I'm presuming it's Bob the prawn.
It's Bobby Bob the prawn.
Oh, well, that's because it's too long, so it doesn't come up on mine. Yeah, it just says Ob the prawn.
Bobby Bob the second.
He's not happy that someone's not trying to eat him, and he's going to try and attack Francis. So he moves over sloppily to Francis to try and attack him.
Oh, brother prawn, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, he's going to try and attack you.
Yes, master.
Yep, you're getting attacked by one of the prawn, and he gets a 6 to hit you, so I'm guessing it doesn't work.
No, a 6 will not hit me. Brother prawn, what are you doing? Leave me alone!
Does not approve of it. Though, unfortunately for him, he's not very smart because he can't actually breathe for very long outside water, so he does collapse and die next to you. So technically,
oh, brother prawn, what have you done?
Indirectly killed a prawn. By your words. So yes, he is now dead, and he's going to be cooked quite close to you.
No.
But we are up to Lathia. What would you like to do?
Right. So hold on. Let me have a little. So sorry. I'm gonna bigger monitor for next week because this is killing me.
It's cool. I mean, if you want, you can just try and chop some of the vegetables if you want, if that's easier.
Yeah, but then I was looking at my weapons. I don't really have anything that would work for chopping vegetables, unless I just do an unarmed strike.
Yeah, I mean, you could use anything like, if you've got like well, you just need to do damage, you need to do some form of damage. So yeah, you could use your whip, would still do damage.
I'm thinking of my whip, just stand back and be like...
You can, I would go for it, yeah.
Right, is it the one that says piercing?
Yeah, so you should click the first button, where it's in the little box, and it'll say +5 or something, I think.
That's it.
14, So you do manage to hit the stationary vegetables, and you can roll the next box. I'll tell you what damage it does to them.
Magnificent chopping, Sister Letha.
Ooh. So yes, you managed to. You still managed to hit a few of them and chop a few of the spring onions, and they are brought to the big wok thing. Is there anything else you want to do? I think you've got bonus actions if you want to use them, but I don't think they'd be that useful because I think you've got like a step. I think.
No, I'm happy.
Okay,
I contributed.
you did. You chopped some of the things. Okay, so onto the last prawn, and then it's back up to the top of the round.
What about me?
Oh, sorry, it's you, and then it's the last prawn. Sorry. Yes, your turn, and then it's the last one. Sorry. Yes. So, Ferndale, what would you like to do?
So from here I can see the prawns. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Let's start with Alan. Alan the shrimp. I'm gonna try some necrotic damage on it.
Okay, roll for that.
Stop naming them. Bad
Because it
enough
makes
with
them
the faces.
fall.
So it didn't work.
Okay.
Maybe I should chop next.
Okay, yeah, if you want to chop instead. What did you roll?
I rolled very low. It was 7 total.
7.
Oh yeah,
To hit.
it does not hit. Have you got any bonus actions or anything else you can do?
Well, not really.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so on to F, who is named, I don't know, Finn. Okay. Finn is going to, try and attack Drac. Let's see what he scores this time. And that is a... Oh, I don't think that'll hit. That's a 6 to hit, Drac. I don't think that would hit you. No. So, Drax, no, you don't get hit. I've checked your sheet for you. So, yeah, we're up to the top of the round, which is, I think, the one that you guys killed. Yes, so we're up to Sirius, then Drax, then Dave, second. So, yes.
Okay. So, Sirius is going to use a spell again.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to actually yep, so she is going to come around here and she is going to cast Shocking Grasp, which is a cantrip, on
Go for it.
Dan, on Prawn Dan.
On Dan, go for it.
Does a 14 hit?
14 just hits, yeah, so tell us what your spell looks like as you hopefully fry poor Dan.
So it is lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
That is 6 damage.
Okay.
Is he still up?
He is, still up.
Okay. So, in sort of cartoon X-ray version, like, you see his crustacean skeleton sort of in and out of lightning. And he can also no longer take reactions on his turn, or until his turn. No, until my next turn. So, I'm just going to walk away.
Oh, okay, yeah, yes, you're free to walk away, yes, that is fine.
He cannot take an opportunity attack on me.
He's
Nice.
just twiddling his weird little prawn fingers. Very good, serious. Drac, what would you like to do? So you've used up your fire attack, but I'm sure you've got plenty
Hang
of
on, I'm also going to I'm going to give Grumman Bardic Inspiration again.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
So I'm going to look in Grumman's direction and just say, I know you didn't get that one the first time, but you can definitely do it this time.
Yeah, that was a warm-up only.
So, Drac, what would you like to do?
Oh. This action, which is 2-weapon fighting. My question before this round begins. I have a short sword, and I have an unarmed strike. Would you let me use both?
No. Well, if you're using the sorry, let me check.
It's one of, I think.
Yeah, I think you can only use one as the. Yeah, no, you can use. Yeah, you could have to use if you've got 2 swords in your hand. Let me check. Oh no, yeah. Well, yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could use your sword for one attack, and then your other attack would be your with using your fist. Yeah, to attack your unarmed strike. Yes.
I draw my short sword and plunge it towards Edgar the Prawn.
Edgar the Prawn.
So, I hit this one first.
Yeah.
21.
Is it a natural 20 or is it like 19 plus 2 or something?
It's 17 plus 4.
Okay, but still a good. Yeah, definitely hit. Roll for damage.
2 plus 2 equals 4.
Very good. Yeah, he's not looking great. But you do have your other attack as well. You have your unarmed strike as well, so...
And... it's first? Yes? Okay.
So yeah, click for your unarmed strike to see if you hit it this time. Oh, okay, so I don't think the 9... No, managed to dodge under the water this time, I think, unfortunately, with a 9. But yeah, still pretty good, looking pretty damaged. Do you want to stay where you are? I'm presuming?
I will stay where I am.
Very good. Okay, so we are up to the brother, Dave the second. What would you like to do?
I'm going to attack Alan, the prawn.
Okay.
So I'm just going to throw my great axe.
Okay.
Swing my great axe at his face. Ooh, and that is a 9.
9. Okay, that's not great. Does not hit, unfortunately. Have you got anything else you can do? Do you get any extra for your rage or anything? Do you get any rage bonuses with the rage or anything else?
I've got 2-weapon fighting, so can I like punch it in the face?
As long as you didn't use like 2 hands to use your last weapon, you could. Did you just use like a hand axe?
Oh no, it's a great axe.
Yeah, great axe you can't if it's 2, yeah, unfortunately. No. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm not going to do it.
Okay, so we're on to D, which is, I don't know what D's called. I can't check all the names.
Dave.
But
Dan.
Dan.
that's you, Dave. That just makes it really... Dan, I was going to say it makes him more complicated for me. Dan is going to try and attack poor Yurdi, which is... Again, trying to hit you with his small prawn hail this time, which is a 8 to hit. I'm pretty sure that does not hit you, does it, Yurdi?
Nope.
No. And Yurdi, it is actually your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna start waving my hands around. Well, my hand around my nub.
I love
And I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor, and it's a 11 Dex save.
Okay, and that's on Dan. Sorry, what was the check that I need to do? What number? Sorry.
So it's a 10-foot range. So I think it would be Dan and Greg or whoever the other one is. And then it's an 11 Dex save.
Okay, let's see what they get. Yeah, they both fail it. So what damage do they take?
1d6. Let's see.
Okay.
It's a 3.
A 3, but it's for both of them. So that is for Dan. Yeah, Dan's not looking great, and also Greg. Yep. Very good. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, well done. Okay, we're up to E, which I think is Edgar. Edgar's going to try and attack. I don't know, where's Edgar? You guys keep changing the names, it does not make it easy for me. So, I don't know where Edgar is anymore. I'm presuming he's like next to...
Second from the top.
He's in front of Drac.
Okay, that's fine. Well, he's going to try and attack you, Drac, and let's see if he can headbutt you again.
Hitting the enormous.
No, he fails, unfortunately. He does not manage to hit you.
Ah, stupid frustration.
But yes, so we will move on to, I think it is Groman, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm pretty pissed off. So first, I'm going to that massive hit I got to the head. I'm going to shake it off with a second wind, just in case. So that's 1 d10 plus 2. Second wind, 5 hit points. I get back. Let me heal myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab my great axe and I'm going to try to split in two this overgrown fish food.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, what are my actions? There you go. God damn it. Oh, what happened?
Don't you have bardic inspiration, I think?
Yeah, let me see. But I didn't see my own roll. Oh, 7. Fuck.
Yeah,
yeah, but it's 1d6. I highly doubt it. What's wrong with me? 1. So I missed again.
Inspiration already.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to use my action source to have another action. And I try to hit again. Stubbornly, I may add.
Fingers crossed you hit this one.
God damn it.
No,
that's
still...
10. Okay, my roast sucks here.
It's not. He's just waving at you at this point. Yeah, he's still alive.
I'm red with fury.
Yeah, he's gonna try and attack you back. It is his turn. Then it is Francis. Maybe Francis will actually help you guys now. He's technically psychologically killed one of the prawns, so we'll see what happens. Okay. That is a 14 to hit. Does that hit Groman?
No, that doesn't hit me.
Okay, so yeah, you managed to fend off his prawn attack. But yeah, we are up to Francis, and then it will be Latha, and then Ferndale. So you guys can get ready.
You're not gonna like it, but Francis continues chopping vegetables. He's not attacking an innocent sentient prawn. These are not evil prawns, are they?
I mean, you don't know. Maybe they're behind.
Right, okay, so they're attacking my friends, I suppose, right? Okay, so where's the closest prawn? I guess I'm going to have to be spurred into violence here.
Alan's the closest prawn to you that you could attack.
Okay, so he steps in between Dave the second, and Groban. And he's going to attack at Alan. Right.
Okay, roll for damage.
His name's actually just done it.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, you managed to hit him.
Damage.
And you literally need to roll 1 point of damage to kill him.
Well, the minimum. Oh my god, and you've just been trying to like knock it or something. Not even kill it. Be deep.
He literally needs to like touch it very firmly and it'll die. Basically.
It did 8 damage.
Oh my god.
You kill it. Tell us how you kill the prawn.
Puts it out of its misery. The evil prawn that it was. This poor evil prawn, it had been tainted by the devil, obviously.
You don't know.
Unlike
you don't
most
know what
prawns,
it said.
most prawns are barely sentient. They're not being possessed by the devil, but this one somehow was, and Brother Francis has put it out of its possessed state and out of its misery.
Yeah, as you kill it, and you think that prawns don't have are that smart, you see like a small scroll float up, which is his university degree from the University of York, let's say. So, yeah.
And as it's dying, I just go, Alan!
So very good, Brother
And
Francis.
I look at
Anything
Francis
else?
quite annoyed.
Francis, is anything else you can do? Because you might have you might be able to do the
Absolutely, yeah. I've got. In fact, let me move to the other screen for the map so you can see where the next closest one is. Francis is going to move round to this one. So he's going to move next to Brother Drac, and he's going to do use one of his key points.
Okay, yes.
And I'm just looking where I mark them. He's going to do Flurry of Blows.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets 2 attacks here.
Okay.
First one was a 12.
12 just misses.
And oh my god, a natural one. He goes and misses the next one. He slips over in fish oil and goes and stumbles those 2 attacks.
Yeah, you've still killed one. They do again move the other prawn into the flames. I
didn't kill it. I released it from its evil grasp that the devil had on it. I didn't kill it. It was already dead.
Well, very good. So, yes, Seahorse B is dead. So up to Latha. What would you like to do? Are you still going to chop the vegetables, or are you going to try and attack one of the large prawns?
Where's the closest one to me?
Yeah, you could get one. I think your vine whip reaches about 30 feet, so you could attack one.
Yeah, I would have that in my hand already.
Yeah, I think you can attack one of them. Yeah, you could attack one of them, from where you are without even moving, yeah.
Sweet, okay. And I just do the same as before as what I did for the vegetables, but...
Yeah, same thing.
An 8.
Oh, yeah, an 8. Unfortunately, your vine whip doesn't seem to stretch as far enough to hit it, unfortunately. But, yeah. Is there anything else? Do you want to transform into any animals? You are a druid. You could transform into something if you want.
No, not while I'm fighting them. I feel a bit bad.
Blue whale.
Transform into another.
Murder it as one of its own.
Yeah.
That's a bit sadistic.
Okay, Ferndale, how about you? And then we'll be onto one of the prawns and then back up to the top. So this would be the 3rd round after this. So you're coming up to near the end. So Ferndale, what would you like to do?
Well, first I tried to attack Alan. Now I'm going to attack Alan's widow.
Okay.
Hopefully this time it hits. Let's go.
Just to clarify, I believe Alan's widow is the prawn formerly known as Dan.
Yeah. Well, Danny, like Danny Minogue, so, could be a girl's name. Yeah.
Danny Dyer.
I thought you were saying Danny Minogue as in, like, to make us not feel bad about it being that one that was getting killed.
I know, we started naming them. When did we start naming them? That's made it worse.
Yeah, that's the whole point. So, yeah, sorry, Ferndale. Yeah, sorry, roll for your attack.
I did. On D&D Beyond, it's 6 misses again, I suppose.
It does. Any extra bonusy things you can do?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So we're up to F's going to attack, which I think's Finn. Finn's going to try and attack Francis.
Oh, no. Brothers in F. Why would you fight me?
It's going to try and attack you for a... I don't know, that's not too... That's a 9 to hit. I don't think that would hit you, I don't think.
That does not hit Brother Francis. Brother Francis dodges out the way of that with no problem.
Very good. So back to the top. So we are back on to Sirius, Drac, and then Dave the second. So yeah, this is round 3. So you've got 3 rounds after this.
Paris is gonna repeat her strategy with Alan's widow of going in, shocking grasp, which is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
And then... Oh, I only did 1 damage.
And who's this one to? This is to
This was D.
D. Okay. Yeah, I mean, still up.
And then retreating.
Okay.
Because he can't take...
Yeah, the reaction thing. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you did a little bit more damage. A little bit of blood comes out, but yep, still standing. Okay. And Drac, how about you? What would you like to do?
We're gonna do the same thing again.
Okay, go for it.
First off, I attack. Hold on. Edgar the Enormous with my short sword in one hand. So let's see what happens. Does a 5 hit?
Doesn't. You just hit the
Natural
tank.
one.
Yeah, you hit the
Damn.
tank, fortunately.
Can I try for my unarmed? Yes,
You
let's
can,
go.
yes.
Does the 12 hit?
It unfortunately just misses, so yeah, you're not doing too great. Yeah, you get close with the hit though this time.
Yeah.
These rolls are so bad.
I stand there in bafflement and stare at the prawn in the eyes.
He just looks back, but you can sense some form of intelligence, you think, but you're not sure. We'll find out. Dave the second, are you going to help your brother out and try and kill something?
Yeah, so I'm gonna I'm a bit. I'm gonna go around to Edgar the Enormous, and I'm gonna swing my great axe at him, and that is a 16 to hit.
16 does hit. Very good. Roll for damage.
Because I'm still raging, that is 6, 7, 8 damage.
And that is to. Who was that to? Edgar?
Edgar, yeah.
He is dead, so tell us how you kill Edgar.
So I just ran my great axe just straight through its head. It just kind of splits in two. And I then look at Drac and just kind of be like, that's how you hit a prawn.
Yeah.
A little bit of rivalry. And plus, we don't know who's the older brother yet. See, there's loads of storylines we need to work on with you two. Anything else you want to do? You've got movement again, if you want to do anything, or...
I'm gonna sneak behind Drax and try and get closer to Alan's orphan.
Okay. Very good. Okay, so who are we up to, if anyone is alive? Yeah, D is alive, which I think you said was Dan. Dan is going to try and attack again. He just keeps seeing the little turtle. He thinks you might be the same as him. Maybe you're like some form of seafood as well. So he's going to try and attack you as well, which is a... Oh, that's quite high. Oh, he got a 21 to hit. Does that hit you, Yurti?
Yep.
Ooh, 21
Yeah.
hits everybody, surely.
Yeah. So yeah, he thinks you might be food as well, so he's going to try and headbutt you, and 4 points of prawn damage. So yes, 4 points.
Okay.
But as per usual, Yuri, it is your turn straight after that.
All right. Yuri is going to start tucking her arms into her shell as hard as she can, but not like retreating into her shell. And she's gonna squat down and look at Grommet and say, "You can do it this time, I believe. I'm gonna go for it too." And I'm gonna jump into the tank to be
cool.
in between all three of them.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pop my little arms out, and contrary to what some of you might think, I am not a water turtle. So I just kind of float there.
That's fine. Yeah, you can,
And I'm just gonna move my arm and my nub again and cast Earth Tremor one more time. And this time it should hit all three of them if it hits.
Okay, very good.
So it's a 11 dex save.
Okay, let me roll for them. Dex save. Okay. Let's see. Yay! So they got a 5, so it hits all of them.
Nice.
Okay, and it does 4 points of damage.
Oh, 4 points each. So that is to all of them that are left, isn't it? So, well, you kill Danny, so you can tell us how you kill him. Or her.
So the ground starts shaking a little bit, and because it's a water tank, he probably just bangs his head into the tank and dies.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, he's dead. The other two are a bit shaked up. Now, I'm going to give you a bit of fun because you cast this spell twice, and also it is a glass tank. So roll me a d20, Yurti. If you score over a 10, I'm going to say that you crack the glass and it is going to break. So just roll me a d20 and we'll see what happens.
Come on, little one.
It's rolling extremely slow. So
that.
Are you using
it's a
Chrome?
4. I am.
Using more than
In
10.
settings, turn on acceleration. I done that, and my dice is now rolling fine.
I didn't know that either. Yeah, unfortunately, you can see it's cracked, but you've not cracked the tank. But there are cracks now in the glass near where you are. Yeah, Yuri, is there anything else you'd like to do? You're kind of playfully swimming in the tank at this point.
Nope, I'm just gonna kind of float there.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so we're on to Gromin, and then it is Francis, and then it is Latha, and then Fendel. So yeah. So Gromin.
Hey, Gromin, with the face red with frustration and fury, he just sprints. I mean, I think I can get it to go beside Drac. I mean, my movement should. I mean, it's like 1, 2, 3. Do I get enough movement to get besides Drax?
Yeah, you can get to Drax. Yeah.
All right. So I sprint here. I mean, well, like jog here, and this time I'm set my sights on this fiendy, flimsy prawn. I'm going to hit it with the axe this time. Let's go, please. Okay, 13 hits.
13 just hits, yes.
All right, that's 8 points of damage. I think. Let me read this. If I read this correctly, no.
2 points of damage.
Oh yeah, damage is 12 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. And which one were you trying to hit? Sorry.
I was here. This one, Fiend the Flimsy.
Oh yeah. He is dead. Yeah, you can tell us how you kill him. He is dead.
Well, yes, I go. Yeah, as I said, red with frustration, and I just swing my axe with all my strength, and I just split in that thing too, and it falls to the water, just cut in half.
Very good. Yeah, you're doing
That's
well.
what you get.
So, yeah, we're doing well. There's only 2 left at this point. So, yeah, Groman, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh no, I don't think I have any bonus actions so left. So I'm just standing there with a grin in my face.
Very good. But yeah, they take all these shrimp are now getting thrown into the giant woks to make the giant prawn cakes. But yes, we are on to Francis. Francis clearly has some bloodlust now, at least for seafood, so let's see what he's going to do.
I wouldn't say bloodlust.
Well...
Where am I?
I
Yeah,
think
go
Alan's
ahead,
widow
Francis.
is dead, just as a side note.
Oh, who is dead, sorry?
Alan's widow, who was
Oh, okay.
down.
So you stop changing the names, or I don't know who it is, so put Alan's widow can go in the thing there. So there's only 1 left for you guys to kill.
Which is Alan's orphan.
Francis will rush around and attack shrimp Siphon or whatever it's called, because he refuses to name them. I don't know who named them, you cruel bastards.
I don't mind small names, yeah, but yeah.
Francis will run round and give this boy try and give this boy a smack with his quarterstaff. And hit him, I think, with that. 20.
Yep, go for it. 20 hits, is it
11
20
damage. No, dirty 20.
Oh, he's dead as well. Tell us how you kill another of the prawns.
Francis says a quick prayer and says, I must put you out of your suffering, possessed Satan spawn prawn. And goes like that, down with his quarterstaff in like a straight down, like a driving a stake down into the ground motion, and puts
like a skewer for
skewers the blunt end of his quarterstaff through this fucking thing's head like a kebab. Back
Very
to
good.
the hell that spawned you, possessed beast.
So you do hear a massive cheer as the final prawn is removed. However, there's still plenty of vegetables to be chopped, so we can move on to Latha and Ferndale. What are you guys doing?
Well,
are you going to try and help chop some of these vegetables?
I would still have a bonus action. I could chop some vegetables before you move on. Still got one bonus action, and I can use flurry of blows, or I can without even using the key point.
Can you move that far to the table, though? I don't know if you can reach that far.
I've got 35 feet movement. I'll have you know.
If you can get to one of the tables, you're free to do that as well.
What's this? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yes, I can.
Okay. Yeah, well, you're free to do that as well. So, yeah, roll me for however you want to attack the green.
I'm not using another key point to do flurry of blows because I only have two and I've used one. I'll just use my bonus action to do an unarmed strike.
Go for it.
Oh, the 12 plus 5, 17. That'd be a hit.
Yep, it's easy to hit them. It's more the damage. So, yeah, roll for damage.
6 damage.
Yeah, you could another. You cut quite a few of them up, but there's still like a third left, I'd say.
Just punched up some vegetables.
Okay, so we'll move on to Latha. So the only thing that needs to be defeated are some vegetables.
Can I just how far away from the? Because I use my whip both times. I'm not that far away from the table, am I?
One of the tables you're right next to, so you can literally just turn around and do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was literally just the other way and roll and drop the rest, and then.
Very good. Oh, very good. Yes. Again, you clear another half of the vegetables. There are not too many left now.
Nice.
Okay. And Ferndale, what would you like to do? There are still some vegetables to be chopped.
Yep. Do we have a knife on the table?
Yeah, there are some normal-looking knives, yeah? So you could do the same as what you'd use for like a dagger or something, yeah, if you want.
So I make an attack with a dagger?
You can, yeah.
Okay, I gotta add one to the inventory.
Oh, yeah, that's cool, yeah. And then you can just do, yeah. So there are like some normal cooking knives, which I'll count as daggers if you want to use that to try and chop them up.
Mm-hmm. Coming up, one dagger.
Get it.
Add it.
Chop that vegetable.
Equip.
Nice.
18 to hit.
In hit, so roll for damage.
That's 5.
5 damage. Oh, very good. B, you managed to chop all the vegetables there, and they are all taken away. So we just have a few vegetables left. Is there anything else you can do in your turn, Ferndale?
As a bonus action, I admit that I'm better with daggers than magic.
Okay.
Well,
you admitted you did well with the vegetables, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, very good. And if that's it for the end of your turn, we're back up to the top, which is Sirius. What would you like to do? There are just some vegetables to be chopped, and then you guys have finished.
Well, I guess Sirius will pull out her rapier and start chopping vegetables.
Okay, roll
or
for
skewering
attack.
vegetables.
Yep, roll for
Yeah,
attack.
that's more like it.
Yeah,
Yep,
the
roll for
rapier
attack
suppose.
to see if you can.
Nope. That is a 6.
Oh, you're just no. You just.
It
you
was
don't know.
almost an 18.
Nope. Yeah, you can't get through. You keep hitting the wooden board, or they're just a bit too like when vegetables get a bit ropey, you can't cut them, unfortunately. So
I guess I'm better with magic than vegetables.
yeah. And you want round 4. Drac, what would you like to do? So there are just some vegetables that need to be taken care of.
So the first thing I'm going to do is walk to the table.
Okay.
Once I get there, I'm going to use my unarmed strike first
Okay.
to knock the vegetables into the air.
Okay, very cool.
Let's see. 23.
Yeah, you managed to hit them, yeah.
Who's Mr. Crowley on the map?
That's my familiar.
Ah.
And they take
Check
3
it out.
damage.
Very good. Yeah, there's still a few left, but not many. Yeah.
And with my second weapon of a short sword, I chop them to tiny pieces in midair. Let's see if I hit. 14.
Yeah, you do. So can you do it? You need to get 3 points and then you've finished all the vegetables.
We got 5.
Yeah! So you can tell us how you finish the challenge as you chop the vegetables.
I'm gonna show you. So,
Okay.
from here, I uppercut them into the air. The vegetables are flying, and like in slow motion, I cut them into tiny pieces like Fruit Ninja.
Are you just pulling a fruit ninja?
Yes, good.
Very good. So yes, you do hear. You guys finished the challenge, and you can smell this very lovely smell of garlic and lemongrass and spring onions and prawn as they are fried up in record time, and you hear lots of cheers. And yeah, you are rewarded with your own feast and quite a large takeaway amount of prawn cakes to take. So we are going to finish very shortly, but I'm going to give you time to have a chat if you wish with a few people. Yes, Izzy?
Can I before we do anything, can I sort of, in a showy movement, throw out a bunch of the flyers that we brought with us?
You can,
and bow dramatically and say, "Ladies and gentlemen." Oh, what is his name?
Bob or Pink Pudding.
Gloves are jobs.
Very good. I'm going to say, roll me for performance to see how that goes. And I'll allow one other person to assist her if someone would like to help her with her performance.
Oh, absolutely, I will assist. I'll
Mr.
be...
Crowley, do that.
Brothers and sisters, behold. How do you give assistance on Beyond?
Oh, you don't have to do anything. You just have to tell me.
I'll do it.
Am I rolling with advantage?
You are rolling with advantage because Brother Francis has wooed the crowd a little bit for you. Yes.
That's a 21 with advantage.
Yes.
You hear everyone telling blob, 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 blob for a little bit.
Yeah.
As yes, you seem to have got the name out, and people seem to be actually picking up the pamphlets and looking at them as opposed to using them to put chewing gum in or wipe dog shit off their shoes or other things that they've been doing. Some people are actually taking them to possibly use. We don't know. But yeah, you notice that people are looking at you a bit more favorably now. So yeah, you have a little bit of time to chat with Sid Squid if you wish. He comes over and hugs you guys and it says, yeah, I'm going to get loads of business for this. He's like, what are you guys? You guys are new here. Is there anything I can do to help you guys?
I think Drac has something to say.
Immediately, I use sleight of hand.
Okay.
To check what's in his pockets. I want whatever's in his pockets.
Are you sure? You maybe want to word that differently. It is nearly 10:30, so. Okay,
I want treasure.
Chris wants a cliffhanger.
See what
I'm going
happens.
to find treasure in his pocket, lad.
Yeah.
I was gonna. I was just gonna quote. Is that a rabbit in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
We're gonna find out shortly. So roll for sleight of hand.
Oh my god, go on, Chris.
Can we help?
You can help him if you tell me what you're gonna do. What did you get? A 5?
No,
I'd like to distract the guy.
Pardon, Echo. What did you say?
I'd like to distract the guy by sending Mr. Crowley to land on his head.
Okay, I'll allow it. So yeah, Drac, you can roll again to see. Yeah, your friend is trying to help you. So yeah, roll again.
25.
You do manage to dodge his penis, and you do find yes, like a small bag of coins, which he doesn't seem to have noticed that you've taken, which you will have to see how much is in there later, unless you're going to openly look at his money in front of him. But at the moment, you have picked his pockets. Without...
person. Like,
Yeah.
just with it.
Yep, totally gone as he guys is welcoming you guys as well for doing this amazing show and making food. But yeah, you have picked his pockets. Unseen so far. But yeah, would you like to ask him anything? So yeah, he says, ask me anything. Is there any way I can help? You know, you guys have been amazing, you know, to put in the show on.
Can we ask about the shenanigans with the noodle stall and the seafood stall?
You can, yes. So, yeah, he tells you a few things. He says, well, he knows that there are a few vendors that would like to see the Zungoons and Tenemode families fight, because he says if the two families got along, it could strain other vendors who have ongoing deals with both families. It was like there could be some issues with that. And he's like, he thinks he saw you guys before. He's like, were you talking to Kasim? He's like, Kasim's the more dodgy one out of the pair. He says he did overhear Kasim talking about buying a family business to run, which is against the market traditions of them being passed down to families. He thinks that's a little bit suspicious.
I knew it. He had his onion stole in there.
No,
I knew it.
That was one
See,
of the spicy
his
brothers.
brothers say that they were respectable families, but that Kasim fella said something about forgetting about those two families. They were like mediocre merchants and do not pay attention to them and stuff. That was dodgy. I knew it. I may look like stupid dwarf, but I'm not.
Meanwhile, Yurdi's just swimming in a circle because she only has one arm. So-
Can I go help Yurdi?
No, not in 2 minutes. You can help Yurdi. Yurdi, I want you to roll me another d20, and if you get 1 to 10, someone's going to ask for turtle soup. So if you get over 10, they won't ask for it. Let's just see what happens.
Oh my god.
It's a 1.
Oh my! So low that someone asked for it, and they generally think, like, take you out of the water and begin to move you towards the walk. Before I presume you poke your head out and say something.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wait!
The guy's like, shit! I thought you were a backpack.
Don't cook my friend.
You know,
They wanted back.
he doesn't know.
With her, I want turtle soup.
You were the one that requested?
Yeah, maybe Drac was the one who requested the turtle soup.
Is that why you fried me earlier?
Well, they call it lightly charred.
So he just wanted to make humanoid soup with prawns.
I'm a dragon, what can I say?
Think about it. Turtle soup, noodles, prawns, it's all coming together and it's making a dish.
It's
Like,
a seafood episode, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like you know. Yeah, so you have a little chat with Sid Squid, and you get some of that weird information. Though, as you guys come out, and you guys spend a good hour there eating random seafood, if you wish, and kind of being fussed over by some of the crowd who are
Does this
chanting.
count as a short rest?
Yes, do you know what? Yeah, you guys can have a short rest. Yeah, you guys rest at least an hour at the market and eat some food and chill out and talk to some of the locals. And people seem to have been a lot more friendly towards you guys. And then an old woman comes over to you guys as you guys are finishing up your food, who looks like this very sweet old gnome lady in like a beautiful sari and covered in these strange hairy little caterpillars with like, looks like they have bunny ears, but you're not sure. But yeah, a very cute little old lady comes up to you and she says, oh, have you been doing so well at all the games? Do you want to do the final challenge with me?
Yeah. What are those little fluffy boys?
Yeah, these are my friends, and she kind of whispers to them, and they seem to giggle back at her. Yes, she says, yes, this is my little pets like to play hide and seek. She's like, do you think you could find them if they kind of hide and stuff?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Bless you.
Okay.
They're very cute.
Say that again.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, she says, would you like to come to her tent and do the final of all the market games? She says, you've already done, well, I guess, Groman, you're in the lead. You passed the Spicy Brothers challenge and you helped with this challenge. So you're pretty much the market favorite at the moment. You hear people betting on you to win, maybe, the head person of the evening. But the rest of you are all being praised heavily for the battle prawn thing you did. But yes, she asked you if you want to come to her little tent and maybe do the last challenge.
Yeah.
Can I cast?
Sounds a bit
comprehend
sexual, really,
language?
doesn't it?
Sorry, Yerdy, what did you say?
Can I cast comprehend language to hear what she's like saying to them? It'll last for an hour too.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, sure.
Okay, no.
What language is she speaking?
She doesn't know. Some form of animal language that she seems to be speaking to the little bugs. You're actually quite surprised. I guess you expect maybe them to talking about cute things, and it's a lot about sex. It's like all sexual. One of them's talking about, out of you guys, who's the most effable. It's quite disgusting.
Who have they decided?
Well,
I want to know who.
going to be ending, so can you all roll me a d20 to see who the caterpillars think who was the most effable out of everyone in the group?
Oh my god, how much fun is this?
Oh, I got a 10.
I got a 10 too.
Okay.
I got 7.
Okay.
Not me.
Francis.
16.
It's Francis.
Francis.
Natural one.
Oh no.
Natural one. Okay, they're not a fan of you.
Oh,
did
Latha
anyone-
with the 18 though.
Who got the 18? Was that you, Francis?
No, Latha.
No, me.
No, it was
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Latha, yeah, I mean, you don't know this. Yuri, you know that they seem to think the sexy seasonal elf is like really hot, and and then obviously you guys are ranked purely on physical looks about who is the most attractive, but only you know this, so you're free to tell them or not tell them. It is up to you.
I'll only nudge Latha and be like, I think you're gonna do really well at this next challenge.
Oh,
Latha and Francis are the pet that are.
I told you you had that natural beauty.
I'm happy to take number 2. Like.
So she leads you to her tent, and this isn't as busy as the other tents, but she shows you that there's kind of like these large mirrors down in her basement that kind of like video record you guys as you do the search, and people will watch on this big crystal ball thing that people are gathered around. So yes, you see the beautiful, cute little blue caterpillars that now some of you guys know are a bit more sexual than you would expect. They crawl around her in her hair and seem to be looking at Latha and winking and stuff. It's weird for any of you that can see this. And she opens the basement door and invites you guys to go downstairs. Are you guys going to go downstairs?
Knowing what I
Yes,
know,
Yeah.
Yes, as long as it's not a euphemism.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yes.
Old
Alex,
lady.
these videos starting to sound a lot like you weren't joking about it hitting 10:30 and it's turned into something different.
Did we pass the watershed?
I'm not going to guys give you the choice. I'm going to say she's such a. You can see the picture. She's a very sweet old lady,
Sure.
big glasses. She's like a nice lady, and you guys all get down into the bottom of the basement, and it seems to be like a fancy storeroom with different silks and stuff. And you just hear her say, she says, I'm Madam Culp, and she just says, "You're here to play hide and seek with my gentle friends." And then she closes the trapdoor, and that's where we're going to end tonight. You guys,
Oh God, we've been kidnapped.
Oh
you
no.
might have been kidnapped. You might be getting something bad happen.
Boys, we're just going to go hunting for them, man.
I don't want to know where they're hiding.
Well, you've got to leave it on a
God.
weird cliffhanger to see what's going to happen. So yeah, I hope everyone watching had fun. I had loads of fun,
Superb,
and it was
Martin.
nice
Superb, mate.
to get everyone together finally. So yeah, but we have a little bit left of this adventure. So if you want to see what's going to happen in Madam Culp's possible caterpillar sex dungeon, I suggest you come and find us next time, or you're never going to know. So yeah.
Oh,
Why?
But yeah, so,
Right, thank you, Martin.
Thanks, Martin. That was
anyways.
fantastic.
But yeah, again, check everyone's details at the bottom if you want to hire me as a DM or you want to follow any of the other guys. So, yeah, that's pretty much done for me. Yep. Bye for now, everyone.
Yeah, I'll say good night, everybody. And
Yeah,
Twitch.
bye.
Thanks for
Good night,
watching.
everybody.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'm really excited about this. Finally, we're playing 5th edition D&D on the stream, on the channel. Really, really, really great to bring Izzy and Echo and Charles to the team as well, and to the cast. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. You'll find this on YouTube later. You'll find me tomorrow night playing Forbidden Lands on Twitch. Everybody, good night. Thanks so much. And guys, thanks for playing.